What is up, guys? CyberHoudini here, and welcome on into a little bit of Dying Light the Beast. Yes, the Beast is out, and Kyle Crane is back after 10 years. Things have changed a lot. He's been locked up this whole time between then and now, and has turned into quite an animal. Holy hell! So we've been making our way through this in a whole new area, Castor Woods. Got a little bit of the following in it with vehicles and that. It's definitely built on Dying Light 2's engine. Very nice. And then we have the whole beast side of things, you know, when you get that pissed off, he goes Hulk mode. You wouldn't like him when he's angry. It's pretty fun, you know. We're finally kind of getting into a little bit of evolution of these zombie games, because I find that they tend to err on the side of you know, safety. It's like, here's your exploding zombie, here's your tank zombie. So it's nice to see them finally try and do something a little bit different. So hell yeah, enjoying the hell out of this one. Lovely jubbly. How's it going? DPG and Yuki straight in the house. Cheers, lads. How's it going? How you doing? Appreciate that. Little notification squad. This week's going to be pretty awesome. We have Battlefield 6 finally coming out here to dethrone Call of Duty. Finally, can they? No doubt they'll mess it up next year, the next year after that, and Call of Duty will be back, you know. This is always the way. Same with the consoles as well. It's like, oh man, this is a crap year for PlayStation. Then Wolverine gets announced. Hell yeah, PlayStation's back. And then Xbox is dying, and then they announce another game, and then, you know, it's just the way it is. I think, honestly, it's all orchestrated by, like, YouTubers and that, just so they can have something to talk about. I swear to God. I swear to God. That is all it is. It's as simple as that. And we all fall for it. Hook, line, and stinker. Ain't I a stinker? How you guys doing? Did you have a good weekend? I hope so. Alright. Boosh! Yes, new game from Obsidian, Outer Worlds 2. And it seems like they've gone really in-depth for it. So that's music to my ears, I'll tell you that much. They showed off a nice bit of gameplay where you were basically allowed to fully go and play like an immersive sim. And if you don't know what that is, it's like the old Deus Ex and Thief games, or more modern like Dishonored, you know. So you can do that kind of stuff, like design your own weapon, your own loadout, and go and attack the enemies. If you want to go stealth, do you want to go sniping, do you want to go guns blazing, do you want to go melee, do you want to do all sorts of things. That's really cool. I enjoyed the first Outer Worlds. It was like Fallout in space mini, you know, like mini areas. Then we got Starfield, which is almost nearly too much sometimes, but I really enjoyed Starfield. But as I said, I'm a kind of guy who, I'm an optimist, so I see the good in games, even if it's not always there to be seen, because I know how bloody hard it is to make these games, but I understand if people just ain't feeling it. So this one, hopefully they've kind of made the areas, if they made the areas just like 20% or 30% bigger, I wouldn't feel as bad, because I actually prefer open area instead of open world. I'm kind of at that point with open world where I'm only going to see about 30% of the map, don't care about the rest of it, don't have the time, so it's not my fault, you know. I mean, if it's the game you're waiting 7 years, 4 years for, and you're going to put 150 hours into it and see every piece of the map, then go to it. But in case you haven't noticed, people are streaming and playing a game, finishing it that weekend, even if it's 30 hours. Like, we have that upcoming shooter, Ark Raiders, and I was watching a little video from Shroud of all people, and he said that he played the early access, and he's like, look, I got to the end game in 2 days. And they're like, everyone was like, oh my god, that sounds horrific, that's so short. And you find out the dude played 15 hours on both days, so his end game was 30 hours, and it's only the beginning of the game. So yeah, don't actually trust half of these goddamn streamers, especially the chronically online ones. But yeah, you know, dudes like Shroud, he's been doing it long enough, so he has that kind of built-in fan base. But I'll never in my life understand, there's not an ounce of personality in half of these streamers. Like, I remember the old days of Soda Pop, and that guy would just do the craziest shit. But if you actually like sat down and talked to Soda Pop, and he's a very kind of angry, pissed off little man, even with like everything going from, you know, he's got millions tucked away when the times were good. He's got like a gorgeous girlfriend. He's living in like a penthouse apartment in the middle of Austin. I suppose that's not the best part, but you know what I mean. Like, Jesus, people don't take any time to just enjoy themselves. My God, if I was him, I'd be like, you know, I'd be swanning off, enjoying my life. All right, Xbox dying, right? Exactly. I don't think it is at all. I think it'll be fine. All right, let's see here. There we go. Is it frozen? I think the game froze. Okay, I was wondering. I was like, I have control. It just froze. That's okay. We'll load back into it. That's so funny. Just froze in the pause menu. Yeah, we have been having some bugs with this one. Sadly, it is the Techland way. They are. We love them. They're Eastern European. They're good dudes. They're, you know, keeping zombie games alive. But my God, please hire somebody to optimize your fucking engines, please. I basically every hour I think I lose the ability to kick. And if you don't know, when I play these games, 90% of my combat starts or ends with a drop kick, because it's freebie. Now, in the last stream, we took on a brand new enemy, the Toxin. He literally has boils on his back, and he rips them off and throws them at you. Nasty. But after killing him, we were finally granted, after like 10 hours, we were given the grapple hook. And let me tell you, it actually is the best grapple hook in the series. No cooldown. You also can pull yourself in and swing like Spider-Man, so let me tell you, this fun. Alright, so we're going back to the school now. We're looking at different ways to get more powerful. Instead of being afraid of the beast, Crane is now trying to find new ways to manipulate his DNA even more, which we know that's not going to end well. I don't think there's any way of good old Crane making it out of this alive with all this. He's all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Vampire Blood. Yeah, exactly. That's coming as well. And what else? What's the big kind of game that's set for nearly almost Halloween? There's a couple of big ones, dude. It's like, why are you releasing Halloween? Oh yeah, we got like the new game from the Shovel Knight devs. Like, they've been quietly like making different versions of Shovel Knight and mobile versions and all this, and it's been a long road, and they finally are making a new game. It's called Mina the Hollower. I played the demo. I try and do like little Steam Next Fest demo showcases and things like that, you know. Oh gee, are we going over here? Mental Asylum, welcome home. So yeah, that's and Mina the Hollower is top down, but it's like Link to the Past. I could have cried. It is Link to the Past, and that is, I'm so happy. There we go. I'm telling you, I swear sometimes things don't work. We don't want to be here when your level's a bit too low, because the game unfortunately uses that Destiny power leveling that we love so much, right children? No? So basically what that means, if you're a level below, you are getting one-shotted. I hate it. Assassin's Creed use it, they all bloody use it, and there's no reason to use it. It's a stupid algorithm, and I've always hated it. It's really the same generic zombie that you will kill in one hit in this area. You go to this area, suddenly they are literally a god amongst zombies, and I hate that. I hate that. If it made sense in the grand scheme of things, if they changed their colors and had poison and fire coming out of them but they were still alive, then I'd be like, so be it. Okay, that was some cool Spider-Man shit, I can't lie. I like that a lot. We can also use them to knock down enemies, coupled with my boom, my lovely curb stomp, as you can see there, head stomp. Means that we can pretty much take care of zombies pretty fast, instead of kind of, you know, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hits, which can get very tiresome. These games are amazing, but I think the further we get away from the original idea and original game, you're kind of like, what's going on? So, are you guys going to pick up Battlefield, or is there any game this month you're thinking of picking up? Outer Worlds should be fun. That'll be another Game Pass treat. As much as Game Pass going up is disgusting, we should boycott the crap out of it, and hopefully they'll walk it back. They've done it before. People don't remember, but they tried to jack up Xbox Live Gold a long time ago, well before Game Pass existed, and people said, nah, and then it worked. It just worked. Alright, school's out. So if you remember, I was being a goober and doing a treasure hunt, and I went into this place way too early, and it turned into, if I don't sneak kill them, I'm going to die. So it was ended up in this really tense, multi-floor school, sneaking, zombie, scary shit. Yeah, it was really good. Really good. Unfortunately, the checkpoint system is a little bit archaic in these games. What that means is, if you die, they load you back outside, but you've lost any item that you might have used, any bullets you might have spent, they're gone. But the people are back. The zombies are back. Yay! Alright, looks like we got a few boyos here as well. Yeah, there you go. That's one shot. So they've been starting to use these marksman rifles, which we too ourselves have as well. But you know what? You can't beat a good old pistol sometimes. We have Jade's pistol. We got this Hellhound. I was hoping it was a fire shotgun, but I don't think so. And we got this cool thing, which is straight out of freaking Dead Rising. At least it wants to be, right? Look at this thing. Sheesh. I love Dead Rising. I think they should remake Dead Rising 2 and see what that reignited. The remake for the first game just didn't do it. I don't think there's as big a fan base for Frank Wood as they think there is, you know? Or Frank West, sorry, not Frank Wood, that's someone else. But I know there's a lot of people like, oh, I love Frank, this, that, and I'm like, oh, okay. And it makes you think that there's a lot of love for him, but I think it's just a few obsessed little teenagers stuck in grown-ass bodies. So this is Jade's old gun. Alright, where was that marksman? It's a lot of health to be taken off me. I don't know you like that. Jeez, you went for a second shot. They're both marksmen. Just sitting in the window. They're too stupid. That's 2 headshots, baby. Oh, they're still alive. Okay, okay. Nice. There's another one over there. Why is there marksmen all over the place? They're zombies or people? I'll get knocked down with a bullet to my brain. I don't think I can get in that way. Damn, they have all those bullets as well. Okay, let's not waste our stuff. Okay, so we're trying to get to this exiled scout. So we found these kind of zombie people. I know that sounds weird, but yes, they are people that are fully infected. They're going fully zombie, but they're using some special mushrooms or something to keep themselves from fully turning. But because they're infected, they have all of that running through them, and it's allowed them to create a hive mind, and they talk to each other through telepathy. Yes, the game has gone really crazy. I told you, it actually is taking a step forward. Are you okay? You locked in here? Nice. Look at these dudes. They got these crazy blue eyes and zombie people. Kind of cool. It's like that of Warm Bodies.
So what's going on here?
Remake 4. Yes. No, don't even remake 4. We'll just pretend it doesn't exist, right? Yeah. Oh, I like the idea of the Black Friday idea because they're gonna spread a virus then as the time, but God, they just didn't have a clue. Apparently they needed to get it out that Christmas, and Xbox just wouldn't give them more time. But I played that game, I really did, and there was nothing that more time would have saved from it. It was devoid of soul, devoid of character and fun. It was just a empty vessel. I know people don't like this, but I stand by Dead Rising 3 being my favourite. Nick is just goofy enough and serious enough. And it was one of those games that launched the Xbox One, which I know was a bad console, but I played the shit out of it. I loved it. I loved the vehicle. I loved the quick swapping. I loved it all. I even loved the crazy texture work. They had this like insane texture work for no reason. It's like turning the sharpening filter. I gotta crouch because there's a fucking vine in the way. Get over yourself. Yeah, it was just weird, hyper sharpened textures in Dead Rising 3. I love that game. Now, it was the start of the Psychos kind of dialing down. We did have Psychos, but it just wasn't as great. You know, the little boss psychopaths and that. But it's really good. And they did a nice job. It was also like an Xbox proving ground. Nearly everything that was in Dead Rising 3 is gone now, which is crazy. You used to have this app called the Xbox Smart Glass, and you could take fake phone calls from the video game characters, and they'd give you free things. And you could have a map on your Smart Glass app, and then it would tag it in the game. I know it's really kind of stupid, honestly, but it was cool at the time, you know, it was really cool. And there's a lot of other things in the game that Xbox don't do anymore, like the Snap. Remember Xbox Snap? Yeah, they do this now. It's almost the same, you know. This is all done in a flash memory. It's basically a layer over the game. Ironically, it's not different to the old blades from Xbox 360. But as usual, they explained everything so bad. That was the problem with Xbox back then. They could not get out on top of themselves. Their PR was shit. Everyone who talked, from Larry Herb to Phil Spencer, was just tripping over their words. They didn't even know what they were doing. And ironically, some of the things that we're doing, the industry just mass adopt anyway, you know? Like all of that digital stuff, your game being able to play anywhere, cross-play, cross-save, you know? The biggest issue, I have an issue with it too, I never wanted to go away, is like if physical wants to go away, or no trade-ins and all that. For the longest time, I had heard about, oh, they brought everybody back. They're wanting to do like a digital trade-in system, you know? And like even Steam didn't do that, but I think they said, no, we gotta get this guy. So this is the volatile I was talking about. He's sort of in a straitjacket, so he can't kill you, but he's still a volatile. And he walks around patrolling, and he will wake the rest of them up. Okay, I think we put 1 point into stealth, so now I can kind of walk around a little bit better. Well, yeah, we did this already, so realistically, better off. Now, they retrieved the research from the gym outpost. Okay, yeah, we did this. I would expect them to have put a few things back in there. Psychopaths was good in 1 and 2. Yeah, for sure. Iconic. They're pretty decent in 3, but you could see that it started to dip off a little bit. It's the only weak point, I think. Some of them are just a bit too easy, right? Ah, Outer Worlds 2 was like Nest Step House Respawn. Right, yeah. That's pretty much it. I hope Outer Worlds 2 is good. I love Obsidian. Like, I played Avowed. Like, it's not really held in a high regard. I think the story was a little bit rough. There's no doubt about it. It was too safe, you know? But in terms of what they were doing, I think it was actually one of my favorite combats in a fantasy RPG. I swear to God, like anybody who knows me knows I don't really use magic because it tends to break games. Like you can just sit in a corner and spam blue stuff, you know, which is, you know, this would be beautiful, but very boring. So I don't tend to use it. And that game gave you like bows and arrows, pistols, double pistols, muskets, magic, two-handed magic, spell books, which is different than magic because they're like moves, you know. And then, yeah, the Grimoires. And then you had like axes and swords and fencing. It was all this stuff. And it allowed you to use all of that stuff whenever you want. Whenever you want. So if you go look at, like, when I'm playing Avowed, I'm actually having the time of my life. But the story is a bit arse. But that is pretty impressive, right? Like, those guys know what they're doing. I think what happened with Avowed, and I'll be honest with you, is exactly what happened with Dragon Age Veilguard. Which is you're hiring really progressive, stupid writers and think they know how to write a story and ends up being stupid. Avowed is part of the Pillars of Eternity, which are kind of top-down CRPGs like Baldur's Gate, so people were a little bit pissed about that. But the fact that it's on its own, it's you know, single player, it's all that good stuff, means that it don't matter too much. It's not going to detract from it. What I love about them is Obsidian kind of started as an offshoot of the old Fallout days and that, you know. And they were like, we're going to do our own thing, you know. And then they started to make some wild games like Fallout New Vegas. They were responsible for South Park Stick of Truth. Like, people forget that. Like, South Park The Fractured Butthole was done by Ubisoft, and it's arguably worse and has worse combat and all that. Stick of Truth is fucking amazing. And then they were like, okay, not only are we going to do Bethesda games better than them, we're going to eat their lunch. And Fallout New Vegas was amazing. And then up comes like Outer Worlds, that was quite experimental with a little bit of Fallout in there. Like, that was the game that was like, how do we do VATS without doing VATS? And it ended up being like slow motion, but still kind of VATS. Shh, don't tell Bethesda. No doubt Outer Worlds 2 will have something similar as well. Okay, I think there was like a little squeezy door that would let us go downstairs. Oh no, we just go down the stairs. Well, isn't that easy? This is a different way we came in. Nice. It should be around the same level as us. It shouldn't be that difficult. We'll stealth whatever we can. No, that's one of the runners. These bloody runners are so annoying. Nice, but they die with 2 kicks. He's now woken up everybody. But we got our new tools, right? Boom. These are our new tools. Excuse you, sir, but I'm gonna squish your head. Gotta watch out for those volatiles. Volatiles, crafting Dead Rising 3. Yeah, it was amazing, right? You just kind of stood there. It told you what you'd make, and then it would make it. I loved it. It was so quick. There was no, like, menu diving at all. And the goofy little characters like Nick and Dick and all that. And the DLC was decent. It's just a good game. The problem is it was, like, Xbox exclusive, and then Steam after a while, and yeah. We'll just keep going downstairs. So that's kind of what fucked it up. I think even to this day, is it on PlayStation? Can you get Dead Rising 3 on PlayStation? I don't think so. I think you can get like, you can get all these lovely. Oh my fucking god! You can get, nice. Even his scream alone just damaged me. Wait, something's hitting me. See that? There's nothing there. I think it was just his scream. His scream was killing me. I don't think they can make it through the door. It's basically your punishment for stealth. Can't move for some reason. My god! My god! How many bullets that man took to the head? Are you dead yet? Alright, finally. Everybody chill? No, they are fucking pissed. They're too stupid, they can't get in here. I didn't know he was going to be right in the door. Like, that's my bad. That's my bad. Skyrim Little Magic. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I wish the story was bad. There is some great parts in it and good characters, but it's just everything. Like, I'm a simple man. Give me a boss fight at the end of the game. If there's no boss fight, I feel a bit deflated. I ain't asking for much. How's it going, lads? Might as well get in here and get sticky. Get sticky. Yeesh. Oh, damn. Wasn't it in here? Yeah. Go, go, go. I don't think they can follow us now. Nice. Good thing we're in this school already, right? We're actually basically doing it in reverse on how we got in here. Doesn't mean they haven't aggroed everybody, though. Hello? I didn't think this was going... Oh, there. This is where we initially came in. That's funny. But I still think it's worth a play. So I was like using magic and the guns. And, oh man, it was so fun. And it was something so simple. I know it really is, right, when you think about it. But every weapon in Avowed has a charge function, including the spells. And you're like, okay, that's very Skyrim, right? But even the guns and the bow and arrow, which is probably normal. But even the muskets. And so I was like holding down and shooting my pistol like that. I felt like I was in a Clint Eastwood. Oh man, it was really, really fun. So yeah, it's a pity. Just need a better writer. And one of Obsidian's best writers actually had done Pentiment, which was that little medieval book kind of game. I don't know why he wasn't on Avowed. Just, you know, he do so much, right? But it is what it is. A lot of the old school great writers have been turning a little political like everybody else, you know. And it's turned entire fan bases against them. Like, I think a great example of that is Chris Avellone, who was like one of the OGs, you know. He's responsible for some of the best written games ever. And I don't know if it's the last couple of games or whatever's going on, but the fan base, people don't want to hear that name anymore. I'm like, Jesus, is that serious? I think he was just a little bit too outspoken. Nice. It almost trivializes the zombies by doing that. Look, see, the stealth really is turned up. I literally walked by that guy. It's called advanced pull. You can upgrade your grappling hook that way. I thought it was the only way, because you can't really pull yourself in, but you can. It's just a little bit awkward than we're used to. That's all. Everybody's on the floor tonight. Like when we said get on the dance floor, we didn't actually mean, hold on, there's another zombie there. Yeah, whoa, that was the advanced pull I was talking about. Shabam! Clean yourself up. We're going to give him a swirly in the urinal. Oh my god, is there a fate worse than death? Probably getting shoved into a urinal, I'd say. Gross. Stay a zombie but don't lose mind. Yeah, isn't that cool then? It's something about mushrooms. They haven't explained it too much. I hope they do. I think there was some goofy little things like that in the other Dying Light games, so maybe they're embellishing on that. Nice. Remember we couldn't figure this out. It was like binary or something, remember? You have to like add all this together and it was binary. And apparently the safe is reopened again, or reclosed with stuff in it. It's so funny. Alright, remember correctly, I think there's a door here. Yeah. Oh, that's to go up. You gotta go the down way. There's no point actually looking through this school any more than we already have. What's funny is we got down to the bottom. Remember I was like, is that it? There's nothing else in this place? And now we know what was actually happening. It was meant for later on and there was going to be a cutscene and stuff. So yeah, today I think we will play some of this as much as I can, and then maybe a little Digimon. Digimon is going to be our cooldown game, RPG, if you're down with that. It's doing crazy numbers, really fun. We did a huge, big starting off stream of it. Really massive explosions, obliterating people. Like, Digimon is not Pokemon. It is not afraid to go crazy. This one seems really good. That's still like wholesome fun. People are finding all the, let's just say, the happy fan service Digimon. There's a running joke where, like, people will explain the Digi-evolutions, and it'll start off as, like, little doggy, and then it transforms into crazy wolf, and then the next transformation, next Digi-evolution is woman with giant boobs, and then the next one is angel god. So yeah, it is true. I laugh at that too. There are lots of boobies in that game. You can tell like the horniness of the devs as you go, right? You start off with Angel Woman, which is just an angel woman, but I mean this one, she's in like a leotard, and then on the dirty side you got Lady Debbie Mon, who's like dominatrix. I can't say it any other way. And there's Lilith. Lilithmon is like, you know, Lilith, queen of the underworld. Every version of Lilith is always too sexy for her own good. Can I pull him through and then kill him? Oh, he's already dead. Come here, please. Have an audience with Cyber. Aggressively. Come on. Come on through. It's okay. Come on. Oh my god. I'm having too much. Oh, look at them. Like two drunk lads trying to make their way home. It's alright, lads. He's giving him a hug. Oh, excuse me. Nice. No wonder he's angry zombie. He's like a size 3. Jeez. You just see that? Right, so what happens there is because of the ragdoll physics, if you get a zombie trapped in something, like say he falls on a table, well sometimes he's okay with a table, but say he falls into that shelf or something, because the physics and the zombie can't get himself out, they just end up dying. They'll actually just go as if they're like drowning. You can drown them. I think the old games used to have damage numbers. But then there's the other one, there's like Lady... I think it's like Lady Bezelmon or Bezelmon, and she literally is the queen of underboob. It shouldn't even be a Digimon. It shouldn't even be in. Oh my god! Like I'm definitely gonna get her. And then like as the graphics have got better over the years, and these Digimon games are like, I'm like holy mother of God! Like you nearly get more cleavage in Digimon than you would on Twitch. And trust me, like Twitch is like this close to softcore porn some days. I swear to God. I swear to God. Hobbit, 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 hobbit. Gods, remember the demigod RTS? No, I don't remember that one. Shite. I wasn't too up with my RTSs. I'm sorry. When I grew up, I was Age of Empires and Command and Conquer, dude. We didn't have a great PC. We only had the Commodore Amiga and an old homework desktop. Someone's very pissed. Don't see me. Don't see me. I think it's because of the light, is it? He's coming over. Smells that bacon. Oh shit. Fucking. No! See the way they kind of go human for a second? Too late though, I think he's woke everybody up. He woke everybody up! He does this. I'm behind the blackboard. I'm stuck! I am genuinely stuck. No, I'm gonna die in here. Oh shit, I pulled myself out. Dude, why let the player in there if they're gonna get stuck? Come on now. Oh, someone else was coming. Hello. Play me your song. Do you know the duck song? Well, the zombie walked up to the lemonade stand. He said to the man, run in the stands. Sorry, it's a zombie duck. I don't make up the rules. Jesus, not zombie duck. Dropkick still, yeah it is, right? That's honestly one of the reasons I love playing these games, just so I can drop kick things. Well yeah, what was that one about, dude? That sounds cool. What else? Like StarCraft, OG StarCraft? We're still hoping to get StarCraft Ghost, which is meant to be like FPS game. That's what Xbox should be doing. They should do what PlayStation did during, what was it, 2018? Where they did like, let's do the 3 golden games, you know, the golden geese. Which was Last Guardian, Shenmue 3, which really turned out to be a bad day. And then Final Fantasy 7 Remake, which as you can see is just printing money still to this day and still will. So Xbox should do that. I think StarCraft Ghost could be one of them. They should try and like get together with Steam or something and be like, can we do the orange box again? Which is like a Portal and Half-Life 2 and Team Fortress 2. Alright. Yeah, I think this was all like a dead end before. Right, oh my god. Look at them, they were on the... Ah, why are these guys gonna be walking around and shit? See, sometimes, look, the scanner doesn't work sometimes. Remember I was able to see all their skeletons? The scanner doesn't work sometimes. Sometimes the kick won't work. It's a little bit buggy. And by little bit, I'm of course being nice. This thing is a buggier than a fucking Helldivers map. Do you know what I mean? Which is unfortunate because it was a fucking DLC. So it kind of begs the question of should have waited till January or February to release it, or save it for another year and make it a whole ass new game. Even just calling it, what in the hell? Even just calling it the Beast, I think, pissed people off because they're like, am I getting that as part of the DLC? How's it going, lads? Yeah, I think the only limitation, very small one, with the grapple hook, it's only in combat, no, is stamina. Requires a little bit of stamina, which is something you can rectify yourself. This saves me on the durability of my weapons. It saves me just swinging away, taking damage. Like, it kind of trivializes the game a little bit. I won't lie. But you can't win. The other games had such a cooldown on the stuff that you maybe use it once or twice. And it doesn't break either. I think the other games also, the grapple hook had a durability that would break. It's like, why are you doing that? Hello? Beep, beep, beep. Is this thing on? Hello? Nice. You are so beautiful to me. Get yourself a zombie wife. They're awesome, man. They will eat you out every day. Sorry, what was that? No, nothing. Sorry. How's it going, lads? Get the fuck out of here. Nice. Speaking of lady zombies, the amount of lady zombies in this game with the titty out, you have like this one zombie chick, and she got a whole titty out. Jiggle physics and all. It's a whole lot of titty. And you know, like, you'd be passing by and you just spot a itty bitty titty and it makes you double take, and you're like, no, I couldn't. Not with a zombie, right? No. But maybe. No. That's fucked up. But maybe. No, I can't. Anybody home? I don't think we can go this far. They closed off this part. I'm just saying. Pre-MOBA heroes. Okay, nice. Oh, dude, you remember those old Marvel Ultimate Alliance games? Yes. I played Ultimate Alliance 3 on the channel. But they need to bring the others back. Fucking Nintendo actually weirdly owns some of that. Don't ask. Hello? Might meet a new zombie. No, it looks like this place has been turned. Oh, it's definitely the boys. This place has been turned into a almost like a FEMA center, you know? They would do that a lot. Anywhere there's like a free assembly hall, they're like, okay, sleepy. There you go. Just bruise the fucking trachea. So, oh. Is that a dude? Where'd he come from? I must have walked right by him. And he's got a gun too. There's the only one I kind of fear.
Nothing here.
When you walked into the party, I'm gonna steal your fucking gun. Thank you. Nice. Lord of the Rings Conquer. Yeah, wasn't there was like a Conquest. Was that, maybe that was one as well. Was it Lord of the Rings Conquest? And then there was one, Lord of the Rings, was it the Third Age? It came after those movie games. And people were like, oh, I don't like this because it's top down. It was fucking awesome. And there was another one as well, Battle for Middle Earth. Oh, did I find stuff? Nice, I don't even need to go into that room. Okay. That saved me a headache.
I'm unarmed.
Scientist.
You don't look like a bandit. No.
Please leave that chair alone. It doesn't deserve it.
You work for the Baron? Yes. Did the Baron send you? Are you here to help?
No, I'm here to save you.
I'm here to find out what the hell you people are up to.
I want to get those kind of Lord of the Rings games back. I hear they're working on a new one to rival Hogwarts Legacy. You don't like to hear about the same studio trying to rival each other's games, but maybe it'll breed better quality and competition in that.
Shut up. Hey, Ray.
Those Shadow Mordor games were great, but to think like that studio is gone, man.
I haven't found any
research, breaks my heart.
Something better. One of the Baron's scientists.
Some of the hardest studios that got shut down was like Visceral, the true Visceral have made Dead Space, you know? Not the mess that became Callisto Protocol and all that.
Don't work for the Baron.
He got very bitter, Glenn Schofield, God bless him. He got a bit bitter. That doesn't make a good leader anymore, you know? Everything feels like a chip on your shoulder. So yeah, Visceral. Lionhead was pretty hard, but Peter Molyneux was becoming a pain in the arse, but still, I liked what they were doing. Sony Liverpool was a hard one as well, like they were around for a long time.
Let me guess, it's full of infected.
Yes, so there is no easy way.
Okay, I'm gonna clear the basement.
I would say Tango Gameworks that were shut down recently, but they've got picked back up by Krafton, so here's hoping. Krafton also published Callisto Protocol, so we'll see. They might not be the best gauge. See, the thing about a publisher and those, you need a good team that can see value, you know? Like, people kind of shit on things like Tencent, and I understand they take over and all that, but they only put money in things that have value, so sometimes that can be a good, you know, a good gauge, a good barometer of what's good. Yeah, I think Sony Liverpool, if I remember correctly, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. They were like the Wipeout guys, right? But did they go on to do the Getaway and stuff as well? They did a lot of stuff. Yeah, there we go. That's what I know them as. Psygnosis. Yeah. With the owl, yeah, I always remember that. I'm nearly sure that was the Getaway. Yeah, Lemmings. See, I grew up with Lemmings. That was the little guys used to walk off the edge. They did the Disney Bugs Life. Remember that game? If you had a PS1 and you loved Disney, you played a Bugs Life. That game was banging to this day. Oh yes, they did so many. Jesus, I can't get over that. I'm sad. Anyway, I'll go down rabbit holes with that. I better not do that. Yeah, Monolith, exactly. Yeah, that hurt me so much. Like people were talking about, you know, Shadow Mordor and that. It's like, yeah, that is sad. Do you know they were responsible for the Fear games, the FPSs with the horror? They were responsible for Condemned. Those games came out the same year. No one did that shit. Condemned was awesome. That shouldn't have been like a trilogy thing. That should have been, you know, up there with the likes of Outlast and Call of Duty, where they could put out a new game every 3 years and just keep going. Okay, this is getting weird and cool. I love it. Alright, clear the escape route for Camillo. We may have a good scientist on our back. Every time there's a scientist in Dead Island or in Dying Light, they are subsequently murdered. Like, these guys do not stay alive for long. And you wonder why we can't seem to figure out a cure. Motherfuckers be dying. Bye bye. That's too easy. Now you gotta unlock the curb stomp, so trust me, you're not just gonna be doing. Oh lordy, it's an exploder. Whoop, 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 whoop. Can we knock him over so it doesn't explode? Oh, there he goes again. Can't bring him to weddings or nothing. He's always exploding. Yeah. Here is the large intestines, and here is the pancreas and the stomach. Gross. Look at this, he's painted this place. No one ever thought about that, right? You know? Could be really cool. Could be really cool. How you doing, sir? Get off the ground. I told you about this. It's always weird to watch the zombies asleep. I think I Am Legend did that the best. Just watching them in the corner, like gathering, twitching. Weird. To like some sort of dead part of their brain that was like still focuses on society. Oh, I hate these dudes. They're usually spiky, this one isn't. But these guys, all they do is charge. They're pretty much a normal kind of zombie though. They just charge. That's all they got. So like most chargers, just get out of the way and let them hit the wall and smack. See, they're not that strong, you know. They're not meant to be demolishers. But they can be a pain in the ass because they will charge you and chase you for a long time, so get rid of them. They're somewhere between the special zombies and just a normal zombie. But yeah, he still dies like a normal zombie. So yeah. Interesting to see that the grapple didn't work on him. At least we know. These are things you have to find out the hard way when you're half dead. Alright, let's see what's going on in here. Shadow Mordor, yeah, it was. And what a great idea. Like, look at Rings of Power kind of failing to monopolize the, you know, very rich third age that should be done well, you know, before, you know, this should be, they're still talking about Sauron. I say go back even further, you know, and go to the first Dark Lord, you know, Sauron's master. I think it was like Morgoth or something. He was, oh geez, he was massive. That was some scary stuff. That was like basically the personification of evil. Scary stuff. That would have been maybe the second age. I'm a bit of a Tolkien nerd. I'm not like perfect with the low reader, you know, because a lot of it is he didn't write that many books about that time, you know.
Where you at?
It's all piecemeal together. Oh shit! Is he gonna pick up the scientist? That was a cool shot. Are you coming with? Hello.
Wait here. A car will be here soon to take you somewhere safe.
Here, a key to the archive. You'll find all kinds of data there.
And I bet you have to go back in. Well, we can see his blue eyes. Nice. Well, I prefer... We had a little bit of a fallout with the sheriff to try to sell us out to the Baron, so we're kind of just exclusively working with these little half zombies. Yeah. Fathers of Fear, yeah. Scientist a zombie game, always tragic. Yeah. Yeah, but it's almost like a joke at this point. Like, lads, come on. Kill the politicians, don't kill the scientists. Kinda need to find a cure or something. Coolest thing about Dying Light I always loved was the concept of the anticin, which was not necessarily a cure, but it kind of staved off a lot of it. But they used it as a monopoly and currency, you know. I kind of like that because it's exactly what we would do as humans. Like people were like using it like fucking cigarettes in prison or something. It's just a new currency. Right, if we can kill some of these guys with the guns, we can deal with the other guys pretty easy. Lockpicks in video games are always fun, aren't they? But this one does a good job in a way. Basically just says it's oh lordy, come on. It's like a piece of barbed wire that's been twisted. That would make sense. Normally you'd need two though. Oh fuck, he still saw me behind him. Oh well, probably balls to the wall now. Yeah. Jaw. Why are you doing that? I turn off the light so that, because they say it affects the stealth, but as you can see, I just can't fucking see half the stuff I want to see. How do you dodge when you're on the ground? Teach me. What the hell? What the helly? Damn, I hate when you kick them, they're able to get back up. It's so weird. That would actually be impossible. Oh, bitch. Oh, won't let me do the ground pound. That's not very nice. And you go sit in the corner and be nice. Oh, he's one of these chunky bastards. Damn, look at that. How far he went. And he did that thing again where he wouldn't let me kick. He saw me back up so I could kick. Unfortunately, it's a little buggy. Sorry. Oh shit, here comes the gunner. Ooh, that was close. Where you at? There he is. No! There you go. He grappled the wall. That was close. He wants me to go beast mode. I like to save it because usually there's a boss. Alright. That was a little bit awkward. I wonder how he saw me. He come over here and saw me behind that. Yeah, it's not perfect. That's for sure. Look at this. How many... Which one's blue? That one, okay. Use the blue ones. I have different colored bandages. Just heals a bit more, really. But yeah, fucking hell, Monolith. And these are things like, screw buying up Activision, even Bethesda. I don't give a crap too much. They still keep going. But it just saddens me that they couldn't buy up, like, Monolith, you know, or keep Sony Liverpool alive. It's just stupid. These are the real deals, you know. These are proven. Even if they don't have every single ounce of the same teams that made some of those classic games. Once you have a couple of the main people, you know. Do you think like Insomniac still have the people that made Ratchet and Clank? Not really, some. But once the vision is intact, you know. Sometimes you're better off, because if some of the modern devs are actually like die-hard fans, that could be huge. Like, look at some of the mods that are being created. Some of them are hired as actual devs. And some modders, like, you go on to that point, they're developers. Maybe they're not getting their hands on actual source code, but sometimes they do. They're the only ones who have the source code, because a lot of these companies lose it in a move or a flood or something, or God forbid, even their overlords end up actually deleting it all. Just wipe stuff. A lot of people are just in general very stupid as well, where they get new PCs into an office and then just don't wipe things. Like right now, you don't realize, but there's like a semi-black market that goes on where government buildings tend to upgrade their rigs very, very often, and it's a federal offense, obviously, to go near government property, even if it's been thrown out. That doesn't stop hackers and stuff, right? So there's these places that literally they're hired to dispose and basically destroy a lot of these PCs and that, and maybe some of them don't get destroyed, you know. So that actually happens, and they have like back doors into the government, just like that, because people think that, you know, oh, empty your recycle bin, it's gone forever. Listen, it's bollocks. Listen, nothing is ever truly gone forever. If a everyday dumbass cop can backdoor hack into your phone and get all your deleted messages and that, or get them from the cloud even, they don't even have to hack into your phone. And trust me, there's nothing. It's a very easy life if you just don't live it badly, you know, that's all it is. You don't have to hide anything, you don't have to worry about data breaches if you're just not a general piece of shit. Oosh. Alright. Let's see what we got behind door number 7. School's out. So they call themselves the exiled. The infected ones. Oh look, the damning evidence and a tape recorder. How nice. Uh-oh. Looks like reinforcements have arrived. Sheesh! Oh my god, was this ice turning up or something? God, speaking of ice, I think America is had enough. The people are fighting back. The Civil War is happening, and it's not going to be against the left and right. It's going to be against this fucking president. They're just they're tear gassing people in the streets, you know, kids and everything, and they're being extremely violent with people. So a lot of people have been left with horrible concussions. Looks like we don't have to fight these guys. Just get the Fallujah out of here. Alright. Let's go. I won't gain anything from them anyway. Oh, I have to deal with these guys. Looks like I can nick their cars though. That's nice. I like when a game's not afraid to do that. It's like, we've implemented this thing, but now also, you know, it's not just a prop. You know, that kind of way. I can't stand when a game's like, here's all these things. I used to always laugh about games like GTA and a few others. I'm like, why can't you just ride these bicycles? Oh, I think the stealth didn't work that time. Thanks for the free gun, dumbass. Whoopity whoop 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 whoop. See ya, do you want to lift? I'm going to the 7-Eleven. Nice. And off we go. La da dee. Oh, there's another guy with the gun. I'll see you guys later. The driving in the game is exactly as you can imagine. Didn't they pull in this way? There we go. It's exactly as you can imagine. It's a little bit more improved from the following. And I think mainly it's just because places are wider. The problem with the following is like, they wanted you to tear ass across country and you're like bumping into rocks and tree stumps and stuff. So that's part of it, you know. It's still floaty and the physics are a bit weird, but yeah, it's serviceable, it's fine. You don't have to use it. The map is just big enough to get use out of them. Then the fuel system is like, as far as I can tell, I think it just takes it out of your inventory while you're driving. If you have some on you, you get use out of it. It's fine, you know. It's serviceable. I think games that should do fuel don't do it. Like sometimes GTA should do it. Like Mafia kind of did a little bit, Sleeping Dogs did a little bit. One that I always liked that did it, and people got a bit pissy about it, but Days Gone. Days Gone with the bike. I actually really like that system. That bike was, I treat it like a horse from Red Dead Redemption. I love that thing. Lucy, I'm home. I bring with you one scientist, some damning evidence, and a whole lot of Butterfinger bars. And it was a cafeteria in a school. Get your hands, what was it? Get your fingers off my Butterfingers. What up, dude? You get their own little bat cave over here. Good middle of Enterprise. Yeah, it's. I think what they're doing is like people who join that ice stuff is like everyday like bounty hunters and a lot of trigger happy, very right leaning people. You know, like a lot of them are kind of preppers as well, so they're already kind of mentally attuned for the end of the world. So they don't really value human life at all. You know, even their own family for the most part. And you know, as I always say, and this goes for life and everything. If you're covering your face, you're covering something. You know. It's different when you're protesting and stuff. Well, unfortunately, some bad apples are in there as well. But in this case, like, you're going out to do something, you're covering your face. Like, cops don't cover their face, do they? You know? I mean, people really cover their faces like SWAT because they know they're probably going into an active gun, you know, shootout or something. And if anything, most cops should cover their face because between ACAB, which is all cops are bastards, which is a movement and a saying that people have just lost trust with cops. Every couple of years, every year even, they have a lot of police brutality, a lot of bad apples.
Find anything interesting?
But these guys are just like regular Joe Army bounty hunters joining up on ice. People showed off the ice training they do, and it's an obby course like from Roblox, basically. It's the silliest thing.
Shit. I found one of the buried scientists at the school.
Christ, do you think Ray turned defect? Oh no.
Ray. Let me see if I can reach out to
Ray has the scientist, but we don't know where he went. Thought he was coming back here.
Come on, Ray. Respond.
Orcs who killed. You stay your haters. Yeah, wasn't that amazing, the Nemesis system? We're going to use that for the Wonder Woman game, but they got cancelled. Or not got cancelled. The studio got closed before it came out.
Retrace the route and see if I can find out what happened.
What happened was they were working on that Wonder Woman game for like 4 years, and then over the course of that, we had the rise of the Gal Gadot first Wonder Woman movie, arguably a great movie, I think. You know, second movie, dog shit, and then they started to become like too progressive and speaking out on stuff, and you're like, just make a fucking movie. And then of course Gal Gadot being, you know, part of, at one point part of the Israeli army and Israeli herself, so she's like a staunch supporter of genocide. So I was like, nope, not worth it. So they just pulled the entire strings, and it's like, even though like she wouldn't have been playing the Wonder Woman in the game, it didn't matter. It's the fucking, you know, if there's cool by association, then there's, you know, fucked up by association. So it's sad, but it sucks. And obviously Warner Brothers is being handled by a complete jackass as well. The quicker they get rid of those guys, the better. I was just down there. Okay, let's do our little Spider-Man thing. What's he doing, man? You know, he's doing his Superman thing. I always love that. I always love that saying. He's doing the Superman thing. Oh, that's fun. Now, come on. You see me do that? You don't want to play this game? That's fun. Oh, we're back here again?
Start with the village.
Okay.
Crawling with infected.
It is. Let's have a look. This place is nice. Yeah, I keep getting like a Bavarian vibe this game. Being an Eastern European dev, I know they want to keep it like old school and home ground and all that. What's cool about this, it doesn't have to be a branch sticking out, but grapple looks pretty cool. But just like the old grapple, it does work like 95% of the time. You know, I don't think they'll ever change that. God bless them. So there's that 5% where you will literally grab on to nothing. You're like, well, I'm dead, you know. It's nice knowing you, and then you do stuff like this, which is really cool. It's really fun. I can't believe they put a swing into it. Alright, so there's the old car. Looks like they ran into a big motherfucker, and he immediately sent a career now in here. So they're probably in this little village somewhere. Oh, excuse me? Someone throw something at me? You can't see there, but standing right on top of something there is a spitter. Gotta take care of him immediately. He's the real problem. Let's see, do we have our bow and arrow? Might be able to get him from here. Try to keep it up to date, but it don't work so well, you know, in terms of damage. Let's use the scanner. Where you at, boy? Where'd he go? I was scanning him a second ago. No. There he is. It's harder to see them in the daytime. You kill him. Oh. See, can we get past this tree? I'm out of arrows again. I'm out of arrows. There he is. Hey, baby. Alright. Good night, sweet prince. Alright, let's make sure there's no more spitters around. Someone's making a whole lot of noise. Look at him, he's trying to get me. You stupid. Oh, I got beast mode? Okay, let's go. Beast! Welcome to the jungle! We go for the beast. I'm gonna beat you, bitch. See who's the bigger beast. He's already dead. Alright, who's next? Ooh! Pop goes his head. Anyone else? Alright, now we can transform back. and save a little bit of the beast mode. Hell yeah. For some reason when you do the beast mode... No, Ray, I'm so sorry.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Poor bastard.
They got run off the road. Oh, he actually had a minor crash, but the fucking light post fell and absolutely decimated the poor guy. Sheesh, but it looks like Camilo ran. Okay, Camilo, where you at, buddy? Nice. Did not take care of that easier. Who the hell wants to sit there having to kill all them just so he can press one button? This is the way even The Witcher does it as well. It's like, we can't do The Witcher since, well, there's a random dog around. I'm like, no, I have shit to do, please. I can't wait for more Witcher. That should be huge as well. And like Cyberpunk 2 way off in the future. Like, trust me, gaming is healthy, it's fine. If we lose one or two of them, so be it, you know. If Xbox goes, Sony will have the PS6 at $1,000 and video games will go up to $90 and $100. Mark my words. Like, write that stuff, take it to the bank, lock it in a safe and pull it out in like 5 years time. But you don't want these guys to disappear. Competition is important. Fortunately right now we have competition going the opposite way, where it's like who can squeeze the most out of us. That's not what we want. We want sales, sales, sales. Like, none of those consoles have gone down on sales yet. It's crazy. By now I think actually a lot of the big guys are selling off their Xbox stock, and you know, you might be like, oh, there's not going to be an Xbox, but if you look around, you can get like an Xbox Series S for about $170, and if you don't want physical, that's really good. The Series X is nice too. Like, trust me, as someone who only has mine about a year or two, I don't feel like it's going anywhere, you know. At the end of the day, thanks to like you know, European commissions and laws and that, they can't just say, oh well, we're going out of the rat race and you can't access your games as of today. That doesn't happen, you know what I mean? They can't do that. People will literally get into the streets. You know he's going to be in here, right? Let's see, it says his traces, but I don't see. Shouldn't he be on the other side of the door? He would have get out and start walking somewhere. Need to find, come on, it's got to be here somewhere. Too many dead bodies around. Oh, here we go, I see some footprints. See, this is where you just don't want to be doing this during the day. I can't see shit. Alright, here we go. Mr. Scientist, where'd you go? You went inside here? Don't be afraid. No, it looks like he tried the door and he couldn't get in, so then his footprints still lead over here. Okay, that was close. I was about to try and get into that house. Do not walk on grass. You better not. He walked on the grass. Okay, I think he... No, he's not over there. Where did he go? Alright, try to go in here. Did he go in here though? I think he did actually. Okay, let's try that. That's a big ass gate. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's hard to do this during the day. Maybe yellow wasn't the best choice to do this, but it's okay. Have to have very, very muddy boots for this to work. Okay, then he tried coming in here, and it looks like he did.
Looks like I went inside. I need to find another way in.
Just call out for God's sake. I always hate when you can't go in like some doors and stuff, like, or these windows. Like, you don't lie to me, man. You'd kick this window through so easy. Or you'd squeeze through, you know. Noise. Ah, well, cool. Is this the same roof I was on when I was fighting them? Yes, it was. Alright. Fortunately, climbing up on the roof and trying to get in that way would be too easy. You gotta find your special, happy window. You even just put your, you put your foot through there, that would work. You put your foot through any of these slates and shingles, you also get through as well. Trust me, like, these games are set 20 plus years after the downfall of man. Ain't none of these buildings fucking surviving. Half of them would just fall over just from no upkeep, you know. See all those flooding going on? It looks like North Carolina or something. People put their houses near the ocean on big stilts, and it's all just falling apart. Alright, that's where we gotta go. Boosh! Oh, that was really good. You see that? I used the grapple as I was falling. That was cool. Totally meant to do that.
Lydia, I found the car. I'm sorry.
Camelo, I hope he's not in here bitten or something. Use the traps. That's true. I should be.
Keep looking.
I'll start up 2017 with the. But yeah, South State. Right. You think so?
Still alive. We're coming to help. Please be careful.
People started to kind of radicalize then. Yeah, I think it's been a long time brewing as well. I know you're alive. It's been brewing a lot. I don't know you. Are they zombies or Jabba the Hutt? One thing I always like and cracks me up is people will kind of be a little bit pessimistic and they're like, welcome to the in-shitification of everything. And it's just a lovely word, that, in-shitification. I don't even think it's a real word, but I like it. They used to use it to kind of say what Disney was doing to everybody. I used to grapple hook everywhere, sorry buddy. Grapple hook knew you were alive before I did. How about you? Oh my god. Are you okay, sir? Need a breath mint or something? Your breath smells like human flesh and dookie. Which means you're not a zombie, you're just a human who's been on the trot for about 3 days. Disgusting. Hello, Mr. Scientist. Yeah, this. What the fuck? Oh, hell no. Oh, why did he walk into him? Oh my god. Grapple hook trying to get me killed. Sit down, sir, please. Your dinner will be with you shortly. I'm not your dinner. Look at that. The kicks didn't work at all. Dude, the thing about those runners, you see that at the end, they get really weird and human. Even in the other games, they'd be like, please, no. Boosh! Now, I said you weren't on the list. You're not on the list. Ah, oh, look at that. Smoochies for Grandma. Smoochy, smoochy. Oh, he still has more teeth than Grandma. Yeah. Oh. Alright. Where you at? You came this. Oh, that was the door we couldn't get in. Now we're gonna open it. Not still broken. This man had the lock, the key, the dead stuff. Did you live here? Was this your house? Oh, who's this here? You play me a little tune? He's trying to trick me, see that? He's trying to trick me. I was just hoping you could play a bit of Kesha. Don't stop! Did she get money from TikTok, I wonder? Come on, I hope so. I know she didn't get any money from that note. Oh! Put down that lamp! Please! That's an antique. Oh, I think it's anti-teak. I don't know what her name is.
Taking it slow, trying to avoid.
This man gonna kill like onslaught of zombies with a fucking lamp. Sounds like a scientist, alright?
Get you the hell out of here. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yes. Can you talk?
Camilo.
Oh. Dang.
Lydia, is it really you?
Yes, you guys know each other?
I always wondered if you made it.
We did. We survived. But we'll talk later. We're not safe here.
No.
Take Camilo and head back to the cave. Kyle, thank you. What you did today could change everything.
Could.
Sven was right. I need to start trusting people if we're going to survive.
Only trust us, everyone else. Shucks. What now?
So, what's your plan?
I know the Baron needs to be stopped, but we're not ready to take him on yet. Perhaps with Camilo's help, we will be. He helped us to
Oh, maybe they'll
develop
start
our
turning into
telepathic
like crazy
abilities,
beasts
and
as well.
I'm hoping he can help us evolve them even further.
Uh-oh.
His
Careful.
research may hold the breakthrough we need.
Speaking of the beast, there's another
I'll reach
subject.
out if anything
We
comes
kind
of
of
it.
bumped into him.
In the
He's now
meantime,
just still known
my
as Subject
people could really use your
Beta.
help.
And we helped him escape. He's actually cool. He seems to be very similar to Kyle, just that he can't transform back into human. He's stuck in beast mode.
Trust doesn't
But
come
he is
easy to me.
wildly strong, like scary
Just
strong.
know I appreciate everything you've done for us. Take this as a token of gratitude.
It's all good.
Nice little 6 shooter. Cool. No problem. Alright. Good stuff.
Olivia, do you copy?
Crazy how much like having the grapple hook has just revolutionized the game.
I liberated a scientist eager to
Wouldn't have been
escape
nice
the
to have
Baron.
that like hours ago.
And get this. He and the leader of that new settlement I've been working with have a history. The scientist's name is Dr. Camilo Marin.
They got a
That's what the
history.
Baron's up to and wants to help us out.
Dr. Marin.
I think the world is slowly healing. I know it's gone mad with that orange lad, but he's not long for this world. Trust me on that one. just even just from health stuff. But I think otherwise the world is healing. I think games are slowly getting better and moving themselves from progressive antics, and people are just kind of waking up with it.
Meet me at the cement factory. It's in the industrial
At the
area.
cement factory.
Risking your life again?
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about this. I do the scouting, you do the killing. I think I found another one.
Okay. She's been finding these chimeras, which are kind of just special zombies, but it's like normal mission, zombie mission, normal mission, zombie mission. But it works out. It really works out. They are just little tiny differences from their old school counterparts. Requiem for a Scream. Cool. That's a nod to Requiem for a Dream, which is a really fucked up movie. One of Jared Leto's best, and he doesn't do a lot of good movies. But more importantly, it has Jennifer Connelly in it, and she is like a great actress. Really cool. Basically, if you ever wondered about the good side and really bad downside of drug addiction, watch that movie. But it can be quite beautiful as well, because it tries to emulate what it's like to go through some of these drugs. So you get a lot of great visionary kind of stuff, visual stuff, but it's fucked up. Like, that ending is horrific. Yeah. Some crazy movies like that, you know. You gotta have the right mindset, because you can be a bit. They could fuck you up a little bit. Like, I always said, the best Nicolas Cage movie, like as a dramatic role, is Leaving Las Vegas, which is about a chronic alcoholic, and he destroys his entire life willingly. It just starts as a kind of a downfall. He purposely loses his job. He loses his wife and kids, and then you don't even see them or anything. He's just completely hopeless. So he sells everything what's left of it, and rents a car and drives to Las Vegas. All the while, like, piss drunk and everything, crashes it. He ends up getting with this prostitute who's actually played by Elizabeth Shue, who you might know as a kind of little heartthrob from Karate Kid, you know, his little girlfriend. And she's in a lot of stuff. She's in Cocktail as well, which is a great Tom Cruise movie. And she's definitely one of my 80s crushes for sure. Still a fox. But yeah, she's great in that one. Like, she kind of weirdly takes care of him. But it's horrific. It is horrific. Like, he just, and then I think it was an Academy Award winner for Nicolas Cage. He might even won an Oscar for it. I can't remember, but did a great job. And you don't think that as the wild, eccentric Nicolas Cage, but there you go. So there's that one as well. What's the other one like that's really fucked up? There was a really great, very old Leonardo DiCaprio movie called The Basketball Diaries. And it's based on a true story about this poet. He's kind of like of Irish descent, but he's in like New York, you know. And he's only a teenager, and it tells the shocking story of him becoming addicted to heroin and everything else, and like this is Leonardo DiCaprio as a teenager, you know. And some of the most well acted, just horrific stuff you've ever seen. Like, he's foaming at the mouth and everything, and you get to see the withdrawals, and it's just something else. He did some crazy roles back then, and not all of them were properly. He was in like My Own Private Idaho. He was in What's Eating Gilbert Grape as an actual, like, you know, mentally handicapped person, which people kind of rip on these days. But jeez. So stuff like that, like, he was doing some wild stuff back then. Nowadays, I think he does great movies, but he plays them very, very safe. Like, very safe. He's almost just playing himself in every movie.
I've intercepted more enemy audio. It sounds like the Baron's testing his creature's territorial.
But yeah, that one's My Basketball Diaries. Or no, not My Basketball Diaries, just Basketball Diaries.
Baron wants to see how long it takes them to take
But yeah, jeez.
Isn't there a settlement in that zone?
And it shows like the depravity and low of what people will do to get a fix.
Like a testing ground.
Same with Requiem for a Dream. Jennifer Connelly just giving it her all as she always does. She's another kind of heartthrob from the 80s, but didn't mean that they can't act their balls off. They can. They're fantastic. Sadly, not giving her dues these days, which I think is wrong. Fucking runner zombies are the worst. They always catch up with you. Fuck off. Oh, that guy's randomly blowing up. Gee, that's just gonna bring more of them around. Can't even heal because the fucking runner. Oh, I hate them so much. Stupid enemy design. Wouldn't mind though if they've been this way. Like, it's like 15 years of bloody runner zombies. Come up with something else. I don't mind in the first game because they make sound so important. Like, if an explosion or something's going to happen, like, you have the fear of God put into you. They just don't make it a big thing in Dying Light 2 or this game, so why should I bother? The problem, it doesn't work because there's no minimap. Like, the minimap used to show you if you were walking slowly, crouching, running. You'd have this little kind of, you know, almost like a sonar thing. But they don't have that. No. But anyway, yeah, there's some great, well, movie recommendations, right? But they're all extremely, like, brutal and depressing, so maybe not watch those. I'm just saying if you wanted something like that. Boosh! But yeah, we'll have to see why they chose to name it Requiem for a Scream. Probably just sounded good, but maybe it'll be about some kind of a drug the zombies are taking or something. Hold on. Oh man, it does this all the time. Switches over. I've been going to the wrong place the whole time. It started tracking another one. Okay, let's see how far off we are. It started tracking another guy. I wouldn't mind there's no fast travel. The map is as big enough that it kind of needs a fast travel and doesn't, you know. It's where the vehicles come into play. I suppose now we have the grapple, nothing's ever that far away. Boosh! Boosh! Alright. Baby, this kid's gonna walk off the edge. Look, what the hell you doing, boy? I'll see you. I did not. I was hoping. See, sometimes, as I said, the grapple not exactly doing what you're supposed to. It's all good. I think they had the grapple in the second game, right? But I think, to me, it was very outclassed by the paraglider. It kind of functioned like a parachute, but not quite either, you know, it was more than that. But it was mainly because of the air vents they put in the city. Sounds a bit silly in a zombie game, but trust me, it made sense in terms of what you were doing. It was really cool. And just giving it that first person nature, we don't get that anymore, you know, things like paragliders or parachutes. First person, you'd have to maybe play a Warzone or something. Or even the old Just Cause days. Fuck, it's still far off, okay. Nice, see that? Hell yes. That fall damage recovery, I love it. The fact that you can do stuff like that shows you the potential. Kind of comes straight down to the fact that the only limitation is your own imagination. Recreation Island. Alright, this could be another type of screamer as well, though. I think those things from the mist are the screamers. Did we get that? Yeah, we did. See, I think if you've opened these up, you should be able to fast travel them. If you die, you go back to them, so it clearly pings the nearest checkpoint like that. Like, I don't see no autosave or anything happening. It just looks for the nearest place that you've unlocked. Alright. Meet with Olivia. I don't want that to happen to her. I think the Baron will get his grubby little mitts. We finally got to see him. He does appear just from his skin, and that he is probably experimenting with some of this beast formula stuff. I'd say what's happening is it's very like standard for these games where it's like, oh, the Baron probably has some like terminal illness or he wants to be a god or something. He just experiment a bit too much. And she's always just pulling up in the car. What's up, girl? How was she able to stay there for like 15 minutes?
Kyle, finally. Do you have the data?
Yep.
With no zombies attacking her.
Wow, this is big. I can't wait to dig into it.
Great.
I hope she doesn't betray us because the sheriff already did, and like having every woman betray you in the game kind
According to my
of,
information,
well, speaks for
you
itself.
should find it somewhere in this factory. Be careful. It could be a trap. I'll be at the monastery. And don't forget to bring me a sample.
Got it.
Girl, I'm gonna bring you a sample right now of my pants. You what? I didn't say that. It was an inside toss. She's an outside toss. Alright, find the chimera. Find the chimera. Wow, I was trying to see, could we finish this today? I don't know. Probably not. It's not that big a deal. Boosh. Because like Battlefield 6, I will play the campaign, but you know, they're pretty short, and then we'll do a good bit of the multiplayer, man. Now I gotta get inside this cement factory. You got cement. What's cool about these games is, like, we laugh about the seagull poop, and it does use the seagull poop. There we go, that wasn't so hard. But they tend to put like little flags near windows and stuff you can get in, and they're very subtle in their, you know, tiny bit of hand holding, and I appreciate that because I'm stupid. But you definitely didn't need them in the other games because you had a mini map and stuff. This one, in this one, you got the scanner, right? But the objective marker would not put the meters on it. You know, like every other objective marker is like 300 meters away. You don't have that. I don't know why. Why is it so dark in here? Jello? Then we got strawberry jello? Shello? Uh-oh. Oh god, investigate. Alright, here we go. Lord of mercy. What's the new chimera gonna be? I do like these. Oh, gee. Ew! Oh my god, it's Timothy Chalamet! What are you doing here? It's another one of these misty bastards, look. It is. And this one's matriarch, so it's like queen of the misty bitches. Hey girl! Scream for me! Like, the shotgun shouldn't be doing that low damage. But anyway, they're little bosses, I get it. They don't want you fucking killing them that quick. Back the fuck up! I won't tell you again! I won't! But I could. Gotta be careful, so she's going to be bouncing off these dudes. Look at that, that's cool. Kind of shows you where she is. How about show me what the fucking enemy is when he's standing behind me? How about that? She's like crying and stuff. You up here? Whoa. There she is. Dude, did you see the way she moved mid-air to try and get me there? Now you better run, girl. Poof, and then she's gone. She thinks she's fucking Batman. You ain't Batman with your ass. You know, I didn't want you to do that. This is Christmas. Oh, she didn't care about that. Fuck! I think I'm dead. Yeah. Wow, did you see that? Ladies and Jermaine Jacksons. What the fuck was that? So somehow she's able to move mid-air. I saw her doing this before. When we first fought one of these, it was beside the trees, and I genuinely had to... I try and exit out not to lose all the XP because it is painful. I think you still do. We had to use the tree because she would just lock onto you. And you saw as she was jumping, she started to move there. That's unfortunate. That is what's known as bad enemy tracking. And it's not like you're tracking them down like a hunter. It's basically when an enemy does their attack, no matter how small or wide it is, they will lock onto you just as you lock onto them. And it will just defy logic and gravity because it's locked onto you. It's super fun. By fun, I mean that doesn't make any sense. Which duck? Try and get her where I can hit her. She fast. What's she doing? Now I lost all my beast mode as well, which is very annoying. It won't save things properly. Now she didn't even scream there. As you can see, she managed to call them all in. Fuck, she did that thing again. Move! Oh, see, I'm not going to be able to heal here. This is what makes this so bollocks hard. How do you heal when there's runners that follow you within an inch of your life? This should kill most of them because you can't survive that big of a fall. But they can. There we go, we'll get that. Killing these will allow our beast mode to grow, and you can pretty much at that point get them down at least quarter of the way. This is not a bad little thing I've made. It's called Double Trouble. Not bad. This is cool. I like what they're doing here. Funny thing about the runners is, on a good day, they'll only take about 2 hits to kill. Unfortunately, they always get a little hit in there, you know. They don't mean much, but it can hurt. Alright. So I upgraded these. I can do 30, that's excessive. They're supposed to be able to heal you for more and faster. But, you know. Oh, there you go again. See, so now my kick is broken again. Look. This keeps happening. Because I went into the menu, I think. Is that it? Just lose it then. No, it's gone again. Yeah, I just can't have her constantly calling in runners. That's another thing that's annoying. You can see that they're literally climbing up 2 and 3 stories. That's fucked up, man. 1 hit from her and that's the damage I take. Damn it, I didn't know you were going to be here. Please climb. Nice. Somehow it didn't access my... Oh shit, you can hear the beast coming out. The beast about to strike, cause this is thriller. Where'd she go? Damn, take that, bitch. Her AI is not the smartest, is it? Fuck, I have no stamina left. How to do that slow motion stuff? I see you. Shut the fuck. You dirty bitch. No, where'd she go? Back here! Where is she? Fucking wail on her, dude. Just wail on her. Go, go, go. You get so stuck once you get hit a little bit. Best to do is safety heal. Realistically, you just get up here and you'll be chilling, right? They can't get up here. Of course they fucking can. Fall, bitch. Shouldn't she took like, or shouldn't she take what? Like mad fall damage? Ah, fucking dill hole. Fucking dill hole. Damn, I could just never... Oh, why does it always make me... Why is he healing? Why isn't he healing? Oh my god. Why does it make me fall off like that? Why does it do this, game? Why do you do... I knew that was going to happen. That's like 4 janky things in a row. Why did it make me fall off? Are you allowed to stay up there for a second? Jesus, that is infuriating with a capital. Fuck you, devs. Holy shit. What a bunch of idiots. Like, who does that? So it maybe fell off. Then the grapple didn't work. Then I was trying to heal. I was the whole time holding the X button, and it didn't register any of it. Because it's like, well, you fell, so we restarted it. Well, then you got up, then we restarted it. Then you got hit, and we restarted it. Like, come on, lads. Wake the fuck up and make a video game, for crying out loud. You know what all it is, right? brutally honest about it. You're fucking winning in the boss, so they have to start doing all this dumb shit. Not to mention, like, she doesn't even scream sometimes, and somehow I've got 4 runners on me. Like, get fucking bent. The speed at which they spawn as well, like, they're gonna be on me now, look, see? Like, where did you spawn from? Was it Captain fucking Nemo's underpants? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Ah, it's so annoying. I hate that shit. And then I'm up here, right? And you can clearly tell that it's a giant fucking platform. He didn't even grab that. He didn't even grab it. Lord have mercy. If there was more jank, man, you just changed to janking light. Fucking the jank. This girl is fucking quicker to run away than she is to fucking fight you. So you want to do things the way the game is kind of setting it up. But in reality, look, how the hell was he up there before I was? How did I get attacked then? That's right. Big giant fucking kick and misses. Big slash misses. Whatever else. They're not really meant to be able to get up here, but every now and then, for whatever reason, enemies can just fucking go miles. Ay. I see that, like, I've lost all those bandages. Like, if I was using ammo, I'd say I'd lost it as well. It's just, it's not fun when they do that shit. They always tell you to use power attacks, but you don't get a chance to do it. She's a devil. How are you meant to do any of this stuff? Let's try and box her in here. No, box her in there. No, don't do that. Oh, she got out. She squeezed her way out. Don't let her go. I'm stuck in the little railway track. You little bitch. Ah, for God's sake, dude. Fine. Where the fuck am I? My stamina is okay. Surely acting like it's not. Come on, bitch! I ain't afraid of you. Old meth head. How is it missing? Lady, you're standing in front of you. Damn. What just happened there? She was mid-air. So she jumped to grab me there. Understandable. I think she did it again there, did she? But here's the thing. I was swinging when she was mid-air. Okay, clear. She has some wild stuff. Climb! Yeah, look at that. So, see what's happening there? She's able to jump mid-air. And, fucking bastard did it again. She's able to jump mid-air. Come on, please. Please, 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 please. But also, no, he won't do it. She's jumping mid-air and then cancelling. So she's able to not move while doing a full jump mid-air. Hard to explain because these fucktards are in the way. Every time you try and fucking heal, you're getting cancelled. Fucking hell, man. She jumps miles away. How do you, like, do a full frontal jump, but then cancel the momentum? Do you get me? It's not possible. Like slow-mo shit. God. I don't think they stop spawning at this point, either. Yeah, I don't think they stop spawning. I've killed like about 14 of these dudes. Come on, bitch, only a few more hits. Show yourself. Oh, she tried to get me there. Shouldn't she be where I was then if she missed? Ah, you're so annoying. This game needs a FOV slider as well. Where the fuck is she? Normally what she does is she'll kind of jump off and see. Where is she? Dude, she was mid-air for about 4 seconds there. Where the fuck did she go? Let's die! Is it this weapon or something that's just constantly missing? It's like crouching underneath me, is she? Finish her! Nice. Yeah, that was a bit awkward. Awkward shot. Come here, bitch. Yeah, there you go. Slam that bitch to the ground. How did you get? Nice. Yeah, those little dudes are just coming. At least now we know with the scream part. I think she's just a tougher version of the other one. I guess it was a little bit harder because we didn't have the trees to block her. But she really does fly through the air. I think like when she's coming to get you, right, there's this kind of a thing where she wants to grab you and load that. Then she'll roll on the ground. But this can go on for like a 4-second, almost like the Matrix, just because of the nature of the way the game is. It's very strange. So that's why you're kind of like, where is she? What is she doing? Because your brain is telling you that it would make more sense for her to be either behind you or whatever, which is already gone.
Did you grab my sample?
Your sample. See, I don't like that.
Great. Bring it to me. I should have some info from this disc by then.
Bring it to me. Oh, please. Please, no. Yeah, that one's a little goofy. I remember her having the same issue when we fought her first. Now, the rest of the chimeras, there's a bad precedent here. They may just be stronger versions of the ones we already fought. Not overly okay with that, but it's not out of the realm of what they usually do as well. I think what it is a lot of the devs they're bringing onto these teams are like, I'm a fan of the first game, or I want to make my version of the first game. So that's why you keep getting the same zombie bosses over and over. It's like, what? How many ways do we do exploders? But funny enough, like I said, the two favorite, and even fan favorite, zombies from Left 4 Dead, they never do a version of them. I don't think they're talented enough, like any of the zombie devs. Like the smoker, which pulls you in with his tongue, and then the witch. They don't. Why don't they do more horror? Like, I want to be freaked out, you know. I was hoping for like a weird drug-induced zombie where we're like teleporting and disappearing and giving us a few jump scares. But anyway, God forbid, let's try some new ideas. That's another problem with, you know, something like Dying Light. You're in the kind of AAA space, but not really. You're dipping your toes, you know. They're more like high-class AA in the best, nicest way possible. And what that comes with is extreme risk from a publisher side of stuff, you know. To me and you're like, look, it's another Dying Light zombie game. It's a no-brainer. But they're all just too afraid to take risks. So, and just like Sony games, they would rather you put out 5 or 6 of the same game, a different coat of paint, than ever do anything different. Like when Spider-Man 3 comes out, and I hate to say it, you know, in the future, that itself is going to be safe and useless and pointless. You'll still get fun. It'll be 8 to 10 hours of fun, but what difference does it make if it's just the same old safe stuff? I hate it. You can tell that Insomniac want to get weird with it, but you're just not allowed. You got Sony breathing down the neck, and you got Marvel breathing down the neck. You know? God, I'd pay extra money to just once give us a R-rated game, you know? You see how things go with Wolverine. They say it's R-rated, but come on now. Whatever do you mean? Change the color of blood in a video game. Whoa! How did he miss that? Change the color of blood in a video game by like a small amount. Like it's alien raspberry jam. And then you can just skirt around. Oh my god, why did they gotta be doing that shit? Please! Motherfucker was right above me. Where was the little question mark? Oh, there goes that. We are dead. He's right there. Oh my god, we are so dead. Nice. You still die in the fucking beast mode, man. You can't actually beat the volatiles. Whoosh! And climb. Climb! How is he still this slow? Boosh! That's pretty cool. How far away is this one? I don't know because they won't tell me the meterage. How fucking hard is it to do that? Oh god, it's like stage 2. Alright, hold on, there's something coming up. Why can't they just tell us how fucking close it is in meters? I don't know. We lost basic stuff. I can't run for some reason. There we go. Weird. He's like stuck in beast transition, I think. He's transitioning to a beast. We need your patience at these trying times. Holy shit, that guy's after me as well. Come on, we almost gotta be there. Come on, is there any blue light around? Any UVs? Oh no. Because it only pulls you in a little bit, you end up getting stuck sometimes. There you go, that's good, that's good. Oh, shit, we're still not safe. Olivia! I'm right outside. I'm right outside the door. Turn on the fucking light, bitch. Dude, that's not even UV either. It's just normal light. Are they allowed in here? That's not even UV. They didn't even bother to put that UV there. It's so silly. Alright, that was close. Sheesh. Even the beast mode didn't save us there. Lucy, I'm home. You better be naked. You better be covered in bubbles. Good lord. Ladies be wearing the jeans these days. I'd be die and be reincarnated as a pair of Levi's. Thank you, Jesus.
You won't believe what I found.
Hobra.
I've been combing through historical data, and it looks like the military used gas against the infected before. One was called the Blue Mist, and it worked like a sedative.
The Blue
I
Mist.
think I remember that from back in Haran. There was
The
this
blue.
cult there that the infected wouldn't attack.
Yeah,
Turned out
see,
they
it's
were
back
using
to
some
the
kind of
following
military
again.
grade gas.
The Baron has since made some
The
advancements.
following
He developed
been
a
brought
red
to you
gas that provokes unbridled fury.
by a
Like
chimpanzee
waving a red cape in front of a bull.
wearing a
Exactly.
tuxedo.
That's how you lured that chimera from the forest to the scrapyard.
Well, if the Baron can trigger that kind of blind rage and point him at whoever's pissing him off, that could make for a pretty effective weapon.
That.
There's something else.
What's wrong?
I discovered the identity of the scientist who did that initial research.
Da-da-dum.
It was my father.
No, we knew that. We grabbed some of his notes,
Right at the start of
and
the
it's very
outbreak.
clear that he
So was I.
felt extremely
You're kind of famous.
guilty for something. I think he's also
Where's your dad
responsible
now?
for the way Kyle is now.
I'm sorry.
Kyle.
I didn't mean to.
He's with the Baron.
I thought he was dead.
For him?
Not voluntarily. Slave labor. Same as me. He brought me with him when Haran fell.
I lost a lot of good people I cared about there. So many good people.
Jade. Flashback to
You
Jade.
said you
No,
wanted me
okay,
to
I
get
thought they
you
would.
out of here. Were you talking about your
They've already
father
done it a few
too?
times, I guess.
I was hoping. But to do that,
We have to kill the Baron.
Oh
So Camilo
no.
comes through with something we can use to take that
Boo
bastard
hoo,
down.
that's terrible.
let's hope so. Good luck, Kyle. I'll let you know if I find anything else.
You let me know, baby girl. Let me ease your pain. Alright. Trying to see. I'm trying to see how far we are. Turn yourself around. Do-do-do-do-do. Right, talk to Camilla. Is this, we're still in Requiem for a Scream. No, I doubt I can finish it. We'll just keep plodding along at it. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's see, health kind of fucked. Can we sleep here? Whew. I need to re-up my heals as well. Do you have anything else? Nope. Definitely could upgrade them. Jeez. Could upgrade them even more. Make them faster, you know. Application time. At the time. Anything else? Yeah, we come in here. I was just messing around, and there was actually a little note, and we got to hear from her father. I thought he was dead, but it just sounds like he might have just got himself in bigger trouble. Here we go again, see? Message from Olivia to her father. Why doesn't she listen to these? Okay. At least you can walk around and listen to these.
Dr. Fisher says it's not safe for me to see you since you're in quarantine. So I'm recording this in the hopes that eventually you'll hear it. I miss you, Dad. I miss you so much. Last week, Dr. Fisher let me look through his library. And you know what I found? That book that drove you crazy. The one I wanted you to read to me every night. About all the amazing things you can be.
Let's go.
All the
Oh, come
incredible
on.
places you can go. And I cried. made me cry.
Yeah, that's fucking fun.
Because I can't go anywhere.
That is fun.
But you're still here. And even if I could bring you with me,
That's not that much.
where
Welcome
would we go?
back.
How would we survive out there? I feel so
Welcome back.
stuck and so alone.
What you gonna have for
I don't know what
dinner
to do.
today, or do you have your dinner
Dr.
ready?
Fisher's teaching me, training me. Says he's
Do you have any kind of
turning me
like
into a scientist.
favorite dishes?
Pretends to be friendly, but there is something
Any
seriously wrong with
delicacies
him.
you like
I wish
that
I
other
could
people
talk to
wouldn't
you.
really know about?
I wish you were here.
Kyle,
Damn.
I need your help.
Oh, here we go
We
again.
need to talk.
I'm going that way anyway. Enter a higher level. Beware! Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't do its job, does it? We want to be swanging off it. Got one of the spitters. Hate those dudes. Too damn accurate. A little bit of poison. Oh, we level 8 now, and this is like level 11. I think that's probably one of the later game areas. As long as we don't, that's why I'm trying to exit out. It sounds stupid, but if it is genuinely stopping me from losing a lot of XP, but there's no way of really knowing. See, just the ones with the titties out. I love how skinny some of the zombies are, because it's really showing how much time has passed. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? No! How much time has passed. The fact that even the zombies themselves are starving. Not doing exactly what it used to do, which was like pull you along the water. Sometimes it does. Sometimes. Don't do as much parkour after you get the grapple, because you just be swinging around. Ah! I'm freaking zombie Tarzan. Tarzan 2. Zombie Jane. Egg, sausage, and carrots and pan. Yeah, nice. All fried together. That's some good eating right there. Yeah, if we have like a lot of leftover potatoes or mash, or fry them up in a pan, it could be nice. Get all the juices off the meat if you were cooking it. It doesn't be too like oily or greasy either. Working with your PC, nice. Now hopefully it's going well. I see a lot of people kind of rebuilding and making stuff. That's good. Trying to get back to the exiled. The exiled. It seems to always. Oh, I think it's broken now. Can't use the grapple. There you go. Yeah, between the kick and the grapple, it's like you just kind of break every now and then. Not in a gameplay sense, just in a bug. Probably just pressing it too much. How's it going, lads? They mentioned the blue mist from the following. That's why I do feel there is a little. I actually think it might be done by the following team, which would be a B team, which then you hope a new game has been done by. Can't you use the grapple sometimes? Yeah, I can use it on every other tree. Not that one apparently. Probably just not the way in there. I can never find the actual cave. It's such a small entrance. Alright, here we go. This is even like the back door into the place. I suppose at least it's actually hidden. Let's see. Things are probably going to go south. We haven't talked to the guys over at the old town yet. You know, I know the sheriff is coming.
Us eventually.
We'll have to see. Can we even trust these guys? Lydia, there you go. And then you got the scientists working together. Good.
Kyle, Dr. Camilo's research is even more promising than we thought. With the proper infusions, he believes we can enhance our telepathic abilities. To not just
Yeah, but that's what I'm worried
communicate,
about.
but to control. Camilo?
There's just fried
Perhaps you should
pieces.
explain.
Yeah. Lovely.
Yes, sure. I'll try. It's a little complicated. As you know, Lydia and her people.
You got any nice
have unique
sauces that you like
abilities.
or anything?
Right, like telepathy.
Not just
Telepathy.
It's much more. Or at least it could be. It goes beyond simple
Did
communication.
he take some? But look at him.
With the
His
proper
skin and hair
enhancements,
colors all changed.
Lydia could connect directly with the mind of a non-sentient infected and activate specific areas of the brain.
Whoa.
And why would she want to do that?
Your
Control.
average biter operates strictly on instinct, driven by hunger. Imagine if you could redirect that hunger towards prey of your own choosing.
You're talking about controlling the infected.
Yes, I believe it's very possible. The Baron has no idea of the strides I've made. With Lydia and her people, I have the perfect opportunity to prove my theory.
You could create an undead army.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but yes, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, but you could also
We
like
need your help.
drive them all crazy.
You know I got a D in high school chemistry.
I need.
He got some D in
substances
high
to
school.
create the proper infusion, but they are located in a very dangerous area.
Okay? How dangerous?
In a volatile nest.
Whoa.
Okay. You know dealing with volatiles is no walk in the park, right?
I know.
The
I wouldn't ask if it
Karen
wasn't
version of
critical,
zombies.
Kyle. But it's your call.
Well, what do you need?
We need a sample of volatile plasma, preferably from its larva.
Larva?
That's crazy.
Since when have they got larva?
Well, if that's what you need, fine. I'll get that sample for you.
3.
Tree.
What?
Oh,
What?
I'm
What
not
the
sure every
fuck?
sample will contain the correct protein.
do they have eggs?
So, just to be sure,
Volatiles laying
I'm going to
eggs?
need 3, each from a different creature.
Gross. Dying Light 2 had some really crazy mutated volatiles, but looks like this game didn't bother with them.
Forwards is fine.
Remember they had wings and stuff?
Alright, I'll get your damn samples. I assume you have some particular nest in mind?
Yes.
Some nesticles? Alright, let's go do that. Is that still Requiem? No, that one's completed. Complete the quest by giving you a new one. Sometimes you just want to finish it. Boosh! No, we'll keep going. Nice, that brought us up. Level 9. Oh, look at those skill points. Good. Once we keep that flow going, like it's still 30k, but the missions give you so much. Alright, we could get the windmill. The windmill. We have 6 now. Oh my god. I want to get that grenade launcher as well. Yeah, let's do the windmill. How many times will I actually do it? I suppose if you get really screwed. Is there any other like power attacks where you like slam down or anything? I can just do that anyway. Vault kick, bash, after boost, parkour shot. No. We got some new beast points. Well, look at this. And when attacking in beast mode, we gain a greater amount of health. Oh yeah. Ferocious swipe. Yeah, we saw that was like the windmill with that version. Hook thrust. Pulls you target. Also allows you to change trajectory mid-air. You get the agonizing roar. Apex predator. Alright. Right. What's we got here? Advanced grenades, flash grenade, pipe bomb, gas grenade, craft a flamethrower. Yeah, they got like the grenade launcher, especially on those big, annoying bastards. How much would it take to get that? Realistically, it'd only be like 5, and I have 6. Let's do it. Yeah. All right. What's this? Active landing. Oh, this. Yeah, look. Prison grenade. Explosive grenade. Cinder grenade. Alright. So where do you make the grenade launcher? Gas grenade. Are these are for the grenade launcher, are they? Yeah, ammunition. So you can use, doesn't even have to be explosive. Wow. Cinder, yeah, that's understandable. But freezing is cool. Explosive. Shock grenade. UV grenade. That'd be cool to like shoot backwards or something. Okay. That's some cool shit. Oh, I picked up some guns along the way. Cool. Most of these I just break down. Look at that. Whoa. How many does that fire? 6 out of 16. Cool. I'll have to try that out. I break these down for gun parts. If you can get them. Boom. Sometimes you get lucky. It's completely randomized though. There's another one. Come on. No enemies, no enemies. Nice. I think I've got a good few. And with the gun parts then you can improve the others. So if you want to kind of keep some with you, like pistol is just always good to have. And we kind of get free stuff as well. Alright. This one's been good to us as well. We haven't had to upgrade it either. I think I did this thing called a skill called efficient fighting. Is it here? Yeah, efficient fighting. So now the weapon durability isn't as much of a factor, which is good because you see we're kind of wailing on that matriarch. Good. I should modify it more, right? Let's see. Is there anything else that gives it more damage? Catapult, base damage, bonus. Yeah. Okay. It's better than nothing, I guess. Thought I had that there already. And then we just have this. Okay. This one just added more damage, but these ones add like venom, ice, freeze. Do you think freeze would be good? Power mode. Charge with attacks, then hold. Yeah, a lot of this stuff only applies on crits, you see. There is a whole critical system in the game. I won't exactly tell you about it. Alright. Let's see. Anything else? We got any new stuff here? A lot of gloves, but I think the one we have is good enough. Some boots. Some of them just straight up gear armor. Okay, gadgets. I wonder, maybe at a workbench, where would you make the grenade launcher? One flew over the volatile's nest. Cool. Increased power increased. Yeah. Alright. You guys got a workbench down here? Yep. Alright, what do we still get free pistol ammo? Oh, this is in our spot. Hello.
Have a moment?
I do, yes, sorry. I will do some of the side quests, don't worry. How the fuck do you get up there? Can I use my grapple? No. Alright, so workbench here as well. Let's see. Investigate. Leather. Investigate. Sven. Blades. Bruiser trousers. Getting all this free stuff. Any better? Level 5. Damage resistance against infected. 3% damage in power attacks and two-handed weapons. Okay. Sounds good. These little 2%, 3% things just not really it either, are they? We got a lot of weapons. Yeah, I kind of want the... Jeez. Marksman wasn't exactly doing a great job either, was it? The grenade launcher is like a backup plan, you know? Any sign of it? You said I have the ability to craft it, right? Weapons. Oh, there it is. Yes. And I can make it. Let's go. And it's level 9. Legendary. Apex tool. Versatile combat usage. Can use different types of ammo. Say less. And it comes with 6 explosives straight off the bat. It's a beautiful thing. Alright. Definitely. We're going into a volatile nest. So if something goes wrong, I'll use my grenade launcher. So just go. Like, it's like a normal weapon, is it? Okay. Nice. Let's make some of those freezer ones for the shits and giggles. How much? Oxidizers. Wonder how you change weapons. Where's the store? I feel like I just walked by it. What's this chick? Hello. Whoa, look at those are saber claws. Saber barrage. A bit of ammo. I tend to just like buy one or two of... Oh, she sells some gun parts? Wow, relatively cheap as well. Good stuff. Alcohol is for bandages, same with the rags. Stuff replenishes relatively quick. Interesting. She doesn't sell the oxidizers. Seems to be like cleaning agents, so I can just keep an eye out for them, I guess. Fuck it, we're not. Oh, not really using our money on anything else. The poker chip, weapon mods, scrap are okay for. Alright, there you go. Nice. That'll replenish itself. Thank you. Let's see, that brings it up to level 9. A little bit of leather. Rags. How about you? You got up to level 9 as well? Yes, you do. Oh, that's very, very good. Okay. Say less. Keep them on the level. Because it is power leveling, so it matters. That doesn't do all that. How about you, Mr. Pistol? Move off the screen. A little bit. Yeah, we got enough. We got enough. We'll try this grenade launcher out, man. Fucking fire it. I guarantee it won't kill them. I'll fire it into the middle of Volta's. Okay, let's do this. Let's go into a Volta nest. That is. Get to the volatile hive. Probably in the middle of the night, anyway. Cool. Let's not leave it. Oh yeah, am I pretty low on? Oh shit, I was low on shotgun ammo. Yeah, that's okay. We'll find some. So how do you cool. How do you change ammo then? I wonder. Here we go. So you go into the pause menu. You press LBRB to go through the ammo. Cool. Simple. This guy's chilling. This guy's okay. I never go into this menu. But it's nice. I don't know if it pauses stuff. Cool. Wait, it says 349 for this? Didn't we just upgrade this and it said 400 or something? Level 9, 340. Okay. I know, so I don't really trust some of that stuff, what it says. Then it like punishes you, like some of the blunt weapons I get a minus for whatever reason. Why do I get a minus? See ya, sucker. Potatoes just fried. Lovely. How's it going, Barney? Hello, hello. Nice. Little bit of Borderlands. Yeah, we'll be getting back to that. Don't worry. We're hunting down Callus, the Ripper Queen. We'll do that. I want to just finish this game. If I keep doing little drip feeding of too many, nothing gets done. Then the crack with Borderlands is, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna invest in the DLC. I'm gonna probably do another run through when I finish Amon. And I will do one maybe with Rafa. I want to mess around with those arc creator things. We'll see. Every build or top build you see, nobody's using the action skills. Or if they are, it's like almost on a cooldown or something, you know. I don't like that. It's like that's half the fun. You're not using it. I think with Harlow they just shoot the ball off, but it's still like crit knives and stuff. Is this inside the mountain? No. Okay, we can complete Resident Evil Code Veronica. Hey, very nice. Just in time for the remake. Wonder why they're still being so cagey with... Remember all the tunnels in Dying Light 1, man? They were obsessed with those things. Being so cagey with showing off Leon. Like it is a open secret. Speaking of open secret, Silent Hill 2 remake will be coming to Switch and Xbox, and now there's like the rumors of that Born from a Wish DLC where you get to play as Maria. That could be cool. Very short, but still nice. Not really something you go like, ooh, check this out, but anyway. Still great. Silent Hill 2, even the remake's probably better than F, but F is good and new and all that. Alright, this is so weird. Where the fuck are we going? Climbing this? Run, run, run. Run away. See, these parts like are climbable. Don't let you grapple to them. I think it's because it like cheats it or something. So yes, I jumped there and was holding the L1 button. Climb up there. Decent, got it on sale on Steam. Nice. And did it work okay on Steam? I'm very surprised they've left a lot of games to die on Steam. I don't think 6 works very well. That's much older. Or younger, whatever you want to call it. Boosh. Let's see Jack Wesker. Yeah, right? Jake, yeah, exactly. That would be cool. Didn't get his due. Articles about portable box with 5090. Yeah. That would probably be shite. There is going to be a Steam console coming. They're going to take another stab at it again. They did something like that. It's like a TV thing. Steam TV. Came with the Steam controller. Put it into PC like for AI. Yeah, like something I had a really nice discussion about was you know, an evolution of putting a CPU onto a GPU. It would be really cool if we could get to that point. And that could be the future. Like, we already have CPUs with multiple cores, but it's still the same CPU. What about multiple CPUs? Because it is the brains, and you know, 2 heads are better than 1. If you had a CPU inside, just a smaller but faster, like almost like mobile Snapdragon or flash drive, you know, like a CPU that was only there for allowing the GPU never to bottleneck, and then your standard CPU is still handling everything else, you know, still some of the running of the game and your OS as well, you know, operating system. So I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I think that'd be cool because we've been okay. We're going into a volatile now.
Fucking volatile hive.
I just got myself.
I must be out of my goddamn mind.
The way to do this is to wait till nighttime and to go in here. It'll be empty, but you have to deal with the volatiles outside. You go in here during the day, they're going to be chilling. Don't think you can get stealth kills on them either. We can go beast mode. We have a grenade. Let's see. Is anybody home? No, it's probably a story thing. No, they are home. It's still a story thing, so I guarantee you they'll have a situation. These are just normal zombies. It's not really a volatile nest down, is it?
Lydia, I'm in the cave, but I'm not seeing any volatiles.
No.
You will soon. You just need to go deeper.
Go deeper, mate. Might as well follow the yellow brick road here. Can't move. That's so annoying. You actually see the trigger of me pressing that button, but it wouldn't work. And I got stuck between the rocks, so I couldn't get closer. So by jumping over the rock, it triggered the fast zombie. Yeah. Wow, they're already up here. God, maybe you guys should do the parkour, because clearly you're better at than me. How the fuck did they get up there? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Certain zombies will just spit at you as well, and like, you're not a spitter, how are you spitting? It's because like you're climbing up. It's like what, the enemies will throw rocks at you and you're like, oh, that's fine. Like, whilst they'll probably make their way over here. Yeah. That man just climbed like, you know, 2 to 3 stories. And they're able to do that. Because they're runners and they can do whatever they want. Like, watch, apparently he climbed that entire way. Sure he did. Fucking hate that. I hate that. Stop bending the rules. I can't do that. They can't do that. Don't bend the fucking rules. Game Pass needs to come to more TVs. You think so? Definitely coming to a couple, right, for sure. I know they need to retract that and go back to the $20 a month. There's no need to mix and match everything around like they have. There was nothing wrong with it. I think they were actually hitting a fantastic stride right there over the last year. But you know, it wouldn't be Microsoft if they didn't finally get some good graces and immediately piss them all away. Now, Sony are no different, you know. They're riding high, unstoppable, still are, but just no games, you know. Goes to Yote, the only fucking game out this year. People are like, but Death Stranding 2, it's Kojima's. Lost Soul Aside, it's a fucking indie game basically. Like, no.
What were you doing here?
I don't know, but he had a hell of a headache. Okay, I think we're going deeper now, are we? Okay, hello, can I not? Oh! Was he not supposed to grab that rope? What a fucking video game! Oh my god. What the hell do you think I was doing? Gosh, it's so buggy. Let me guess, there's a oh, not now it fucking does it, huh? Yeah, bastards. It was a blue rope. It was never yellow. What the fuck? It's blue. It's blue. It's not yellow. Why did it go yellow for a second? Dive to the ground, right? And then I did try to use my
Another one of the Baron's
fucking
twisted
grapple to
experiments.
stop it, but it didn't work. The rope is blue. The pen is royal blue. Yeah, this wouldn't be Jankums. I love my Dying Light, so we'll put up with it. Trust me, the first game was Jankums. What the fuck is that? Invisible! Invisible volatile? Oh, no, no. Whoa! Oh, he don't care about the UI. Somebody painted that stuff on him. Oh, it's a brand new Chimera. It's called Wrath. What's this? Oh, you think the scanner would pick him up, wouldn't you? Oh my god, this is fucking cool! Come on, dude, I'm swinging! It won't work, it won't swing! There we go. What the fuck? I swung that thing like my life depended on it. Oh. I fell down. Can we start the fight over? I think he also fell down. He doesn't care about the UV, does he not? Nope. Whoa! Went green for a second there. I stab you. Alright, we fucking using the grenade launcher, bitch. Right? If I see you moving, I'll shoot you with the grenade launcher. Kinda hard, I'm gonna blow myself up. I didn't do any damage to him. Ow! I'm dead, I'm dead. Jesus! Why is everything two-shotting me? I'm the same level as you. So there's no point actually standing there fighting him. You have to move away or something. The guns are so useless against them. I know it's for the better of the game, but then why have guns at all? Why have them at all? I beg of you to take these guns out of the game. All of them. It's so silly. It's been a problem since Dying Light 1. It's so dumb. I shot that man with a grenade launcher. Level 9 legendary grenade launcher. And it did a blip of damage. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Nolan North's coming back. Here we go. We got the magic fucking rope. Magic roundabout. Black Ops 6 story was rushed. People didn't enjoy it. You don't think so? With all the crazy zombie stuff and stuff? Black Ops 6. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I think they're just doing that stupid shit they always do, which is you start making up crap after the fact. They're like, I hate this thing now. Jesus. Sounds like the Predator. Is he here? Realistically, if I stay in this corner, oh bollocks, can't really get me, right? Did the UV work on him? I can hear you. Power attacks. Whoa! This guy's fucking cool. I'm not deaf. I can hear you. Damn it, he's like falling off the cliff or something. Little bastard. Fell off the cliff so he wouldn't let me back up anymore. Come on, you little predator. Damn! Yeah, I need a better spot. So I can just dodge around him. Yeah, he fell off and then climbed back up there. Y'all are some goofy developers. How does that make any sense, like, as a gravity? How do you fall down off something and then climb back up? You don't. Ah, come on, bitch. This double trouble still putting in the work. Meow, meow, meow. He's up here with me right now. You can see him in the water sometimes. Let me do a power attack. Something happened when I got him with that, see? There's not enough room here. That's cool, little sparks off the wall. Oh, wait, on, bitch. Can we see him now? Nice, you can kind of see him, remember? Don't lose him. Don't lose him. Beast versus beast. Come on, bitch, you better run, motherfucker. I ain't afraid of you. Oh, your stealth's not working so well now, is it? I love these last phases where it's just like everybody pops off. I love it. Sheesh. Alright, come on. Come on. Oh, he's got a second attack. Oh, that was a power attack. Come on. Boom! Finish him! Yes! You're mine! Okay, great fight, great fight. Awesome. Great fight. You got the stealth, you got the like watching for the footprints, using the audio. He's a spitter as well. Great fight. GG's. Now that's an evolution of a volatile. Great job. I was so worried that we're just going to get the same monsters all over again. That was my favorite so far. That was just smart. And then in that last phase, he didn't give a fuck. The stealth wasn't working, so he was just constantly attacking you. Very, very tense and scary and really, really good. Nice. Whew, got the old heart racing there at the end. I had to basically like be like bobbing and weaving and shit, you know. Good stuff. Holy hell. God, the game needed that. It was like an injection of fun. I had more trouble getting down here because you like blue rope and then you look at the rope as you're climbing down, it's just yellow. Someone peed on the rope. Anything else down here? Sometimes these nests and have good things in them. The nests were actually spawn areas for the original volatiles, and they were sort of out of bounds. And if you found any of them in the original game, it was very weird that the devs didn't comment on them, because I think it's sort of the concept of monster closets, which are like rooms that games will make just to spawn. It'd be like empty squares, you know, just to spawn enemies away from your prying eyes. But you know, the fan base just went wild with these nests, and later on they were like, okay, let's use this, you know, let's use this in the DLC and everything. And eventually people were like, the concept of the night and dark, like the nest would be kind of be emptier during the day or during the night because they were out feeding. It was really, really cool. What a great way of like the player base and the devs kind of using lore and sort of what they didn't intend, you know. So I always loved that. They were very creepy, so they then became the true dark zones. And by the time I got to the second game, they were sort of like, here's individual, think of them as like very hard dungeons, you know, with some good loot in them and good mods. They were fun. It was always like risk versus reward. A lot of them in the second game end up being these sort of it was like female like buildings that were looked like they were being ready for fumigation.
I guess I'm gonna have to get wet. That's just great.
Just covered in white clot and blood, and they were pretty much like multi-story mazes because it was just full of them. And yeah, the odd little volatiles. They tried to manipulate the volatiles a good bit in the second game, so I appreciate that. Like, there was the flying ones and that, but it's like just like this one, like that Wraith was awesome, but I just don't know if it's enough, you know. I don't know if it's enough. Oh, can we go in here now? Enter the hive. We weren't in the hive this whole time. Okay, let's see what this larvae is all about. I just want them to evolve the lore a little bit. Don't be scared, you know. Because we have faith in Techland. I know I do. I'm not afraid. Go to some weird places, you know. Like, what's larvae all about? Look at this. They're like making. This is almost alien. Almost insecticide. They're like literally using flesh and bone and vomit to make a cocoon, a hive. Weird. I like this. Because I think we can all agree, the scariest thing about Dying Light, even to this day, is still that night chase and the volatiles. There's nothing else like it. It was like, you're not supposed to win, you won't win, just run. Alright, what the hell is going on down here? And volatiles were never, is that what these are? They were never meant to be like zombies. These were a true evolution. Yeah, so these are the larvae. Oh wow, yeah, look at it. Gross. So it is an actual transformation. It's almost what do they call it? The
one down.
Pubis or something. That sounds weird. It's like a pubatory. It's basically like when a cocoon of like a butterfly and a caterpillar. But usually the red outlines means they're very, very tough volatiles. Dude, can you imagine the smell of this place? You got like the bloody water, and they're doing that kind of waterfall shine. I'll turn off my light. Look at that. It's fucking cool. That's cool. I love things that someone put a bit of work into these hives. Yeah, look, they're actual volatiles. We can't stealth kill those. Just gonna have to do our best. We have to get 3 of them. This is a genuine stealth part. But yeah, Dying Light 2 really tried to start getting mutant with it, you know, they're like fucking gremlins. Growing wings and stuff. And I say take that even further, you know? That's what I say. Because at this point, like, once you start, this is the problem with like Walking Dead and The Last of Us, once you start to go really far into the future, how the hell did you not see me? And you're talking like 20 years, 30 years, zombies are just not going to live that long, you know? There's not enough humans, there's not enough stuff to feed them. I think I could get across here. This might be a bit sus. Yeah, it's very clear that they don't really have their stealth suspicion stuff turned on. It's just meant to be like a little fear part. Everything is very nicely planted right behind the rocks. Now we're gonna have to run over it. One flew over the volatile's nest is a nod to. Oh god. The cuckoo's nest. One flew over the cuckoo's nest, which is a fantastic movie. Look at them. Damn, they're pissed. Go! Okay, we got a nice chase. Let's go. Alright, for some reason.
Shit, here we go again.
Here we go again. He's a bit slow for some reason. Let's go. Come on, Kyle. We got a level 4 chase. Yeah, they're already hitting me from behind. Why is he so slow? No, don't climb that. So we are fucking dead, man. He's like broken in the cutscene or something. Ah! Whoa, what the fuck was that? He's so slow. Sprint, boy. Move. What the fuck was that? Climb, 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 climb. He's like a baby back bitch. Come on. Gotta go faster. Stop bumping your head into things. Gotta go fast. Oh, he's so slow. What is the matter? Oh, shit. think he was bugging out after the cutscene.
That was fucking nuts.
That's why I have to keep using the grapple hook to try and get something. Run! Right? Maybe they were making us slow on purpose.
This stuff better be worth the fucking trouble.
You have it.
That was fun.
All 3 samples.
Thank you, Kyle.
Reminds me of Annoying Invisible Hunter's Resistance too. Yeah, insta-kit. Yeah. They do love a good invisible shits, right? Talk to Lydia. That was fun. Then we can start going into other hives. They have the little dark zones as well. It's usually like an epic piece of gear or a mod. I've noticed that a lot of them tend to be just 1 or 2 rooms with the stealthy boys and then a volatile. It's not quite as scary. Dying Light 2, that stay human stuff where you have to keep fending off the infection. It's actually really, really good. I wish they kind of doubled down on it. You have your little bracelet. Like with Dying Light 1, and even this one, a little bit, they want you to kind of stare at your watch, but I don't know if you can even do that anymore. Oh, there you go, now you can. So you hold, there you go. You hold the... I don't know why this thing, it's like a weird bug as well. It's always telling me to do a lockpick. Do a roar. But yeah, you can check the time. But in Dying Light 2, you were checking the status of your bracelet. It would go from like red to yellow to orange, green, all that, you know. And you would have to find Antizen. And it was actually really cool. I like that side of it. I think it just got lost in the sauce of their story. I remember the build-up. I don't think I'm supposed to go that way. The build-up for Dying Light 2 and the directors and that, and they were just so passionate, you know, but it was for the wrong things. There you go. Now, where is this leading to? It's the outside of the cave, is it? Yeah, this dude's those. There, okay. That's fine. This was a short way back and the hive was pretty close. Don't you? It does not look like some kind of dead end, but it's not. It's very dark there for some reason. Alright, cool. We used the grenade launcher, didn't do a whole lot though. It's okay. Well, I love the UV effect on him. You could see that he was like, you know, pushing against it and evolving past it.
Here, all 3.
Now what? I don't know if we're going to end up turning these poor people
Great job.
into
Let's hope Camilo's hypothesis is correct.
crazy chimeras.
Yeah. Given everything I had to do to get these.
I trust him. With his vast understanding of the human nervous system. If anyone can figure out how to enhance our abilities, it's him.
Yeah, favorite. That was my favorite chimera so
Once
far.
Camilo has
But I do
something,
like the
I'll reach
new
out to you.
screamer
In the
mist
meantime, the
chick
young
as
woman
well.
who manages our supplies was asking for you. Her name is Jenna. Go talk to her if you
Jenna.
can.
Genevieve. Okay, Jenna.
Olivia, I got another sample. I found it in the caves.
Wow. I didn't know about that one. Now, my turn. I found more information in those files. Meet me near the wastewater treatment plant.
You hunting monsters again?
I'm getting pretty good at it.
Oh, just be careful, okay? I'm on my way.
Alright. But we're gonna run out of oh, buried truths. Ooh. So like that one, you can see they're doing that a little bit. That's clearly level gated. Buried truths. We're gonna run out of skill points. Like I've there's not enough things to do with the beast. I've so much like I can get Apex Predator already. Beast mode starting this way exerts the beast mode slightly. This greatly extends the duration of beast mode. So which is it? It exerts the beast mode slightly, but then greatly extends it. Which is it? Let's do that, I guess. So I can start it even when it's not full. Yeah. That's great though. Probably still better to wait till it's almost full, or at least well over 3/4. But like what I'll do with the rest, I suppose I could get these extra ones, but I mean, I feel like maybe there's 1 or 2 extra maybe coming or something. We'll see. Ooh, look how fast I go. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if I'll put any into this, not to be mean. We got our grenade launcher though. We'll use it on like half special zombies and hordes if we come across them, alright? I'm not counting out yet. And then the camouflage stuff, how do you guys feel about this? I remember it was like good in like 1 or 2 missions and I just never bought it. It's almost something that's left over from Walking Dead and Telltale The Walking Dead. It's like, I don't care no more. Collision expert. See, that'd be good. Because, God, the cars do blow up fast. I don't really care too much about that. I probably will get the windmill. Out of all these, the only one that looks kind of cool is the parkour. The bow and arrow is banging. It is. There's no doubt about it. But it is tough on the old feathers. Beast power. Cash Crusade? Nice, that thing. That one's been good to me. Like you can upgrade your... No. I can sell all my valuables as well. So boom. Can't upgrade your inventory capacity. I just buy all this stuff again. Only 2 feathers that time. Some honey. It's not even expensive. It's just really cuts down on time on some gathering some things, you know. No, I've noticed some of it isn't there on purpose, like oxidizers, some of the stuff for your mods. What have she got? Oh, she'll sell a bow if you don't have one. Nice. Now I will say I didn't want to jump in at it because you get that feeling, but there's a redeemable crossbow from the following DLC. I have it. I just didn't. So you go over. I think it's in your stash, is it? Yeah, redeemable rewards. See right there? Should I do that? Will the game just give me one? Now that doesn't use arrows. That uses bolts. I don't even know how you make those. I have some of them though, because I went into ammo somewhere. Where it is? It's just in the stash. I don't even know why that's there in the stash. But yeah, could be something. Mess around with. No, it was like backpack, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, look at this. 20 crossbow bolts. I don't even know how to make those. So, could be something for later, maybe. The problem with that kind of stuff, redeemable stuff, can be a bit too strong. But I thought this was going to be a flame shotgun, it wasn't. So maybe not. Maybe just have at it, you know. Like burning wolf axe. All this burning stuff doesn't do any of that. Current save. Spectral baseball bat. Doesn't do anything. I did take out in Jade's memory. I did do that. Blueprints. What is this? Must be a dab or something, isn't it? Obliviscator. It's a stein, isn't it? A stein. Yes. And what's this? If this is investigate, might start a little cutscene or something.
Electrician, telecom tower technician, and on weekends, I save the world.
Oh yeah, these are the little USB things he puts in all the radios. Now I see it. It's like a little Wi-Fi dongle. And Sven doesn't see anything about that. Oh, it does. Here we go.
From telepathic Sven for old school Kyle. Funny.
Sven. Talk to Olivia. Yeah. End up getting my ship pushed in. No, what we'll do is I'll get to that recommended level 11, which is, I knew that was going to happen. Remember I said that some of the last areas are a level 11. It's not that far anyway, but it'd be grindy on stream. We shall do that. So you're already halfway there. What's this? Cause progress, improve parkour efficiency, 500, 7 out of 100. Okay, that's fine. That's good. I'm having a lot of fun ever since we got the grapple hook. It's like just lovely, you know.